Carol album. The following album contains rudeness, crudeness, foul language. If you're depressed this holiday season, give this album a listen and have a laugh. But you may not want young ones in the room. This album will surely get you on the naughty list. Ha ha! Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. These trolls can suck my fucking cock. Rolling a blunt and fucking their mom in the what a right time. It's the right time to sock these trolls away. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. The trolls were snorting some rock. Now they can suck my cock while I'm rolling a blunt and fucking their of-age sister in the what a right time. It's the right time to sock these trolls away. Oh, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. These trolls can suck my fucking cock while I roll a blunt, fuck their wife and their of-age daughter in the what a bright time. It's the right time to sock these trolls away. Hey, if you jingle my bells, I'll give you a white Christmas. Yeah! Stuff a little bit of that North Pole in your stocking. If the sleighs are rocking, well don't come a-knocking. That's the jingle bell. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Rolling a blunt, fucking their mom in the jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Rolling a blunt, cause these trolls can suck my fucking cock. Lick my king cobra, lick my king cobra all night long. Jingle bell, suck my fucking cock. Dashing 2 pounds of blow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields of wheat we go, smoking all the way. Cobra's clock tower bells ring, making demonic spirits rise. Oh, what fun it is to sing a song on Easter, not tonight. Ow! Jingle bells, Donald Trump smells. Joe Biden laid an egg and politics can kiss my ass. Hey, jingle bells, Donald Trump smells. Joe Biden laid an egg and politics sucks just like the holidays too. Welcome to Christmas, Dad. Your spoiled rotten kids are upset. They wanted a PS5 or a brand new Xbox, but they got socks instead. Ungrateful little shits, they're getting coal in their stocking from Santa Claus tonight, and that's just alright. Jingle bells, the coronavirus smells. We need a vaccine, get our asses back to work. Hey, jingle bells, the coronavirus smells. Get our asses back to work, we're sick of 2020. Hey! Silent farts, silent farts, coming out of my dirty butthole. Fucking stinks, they blame the dog. Must have been the eggnog, or the ham and the green bean broccoli casserole. Freezing my ass off, so I ripped ass to warm up. Thank you, Lucifer, I didn't push too hard, or I might have shit my pants. Silent farts coming out of my butthole. Silent farts ripping ass. This more than the holidays, are my silent but deadly farts. Silent farts, silent farts, coming out of my butthole, silent farts. Oh, nasty, nasty farts. It smelled so bad I made the naughty list. Do you know about all the gangster reindeer? Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. Those names are all pretty fucking stupid. Who the fuck named these reindeer? But do you know the most famous gangster reindeer of them all? His name was Rudolph, and he had a shiny Tommy gun. And he wasn't happy with the other reindeer. No sirree. This is a story about Rudolph and how he got his revenge. And here we go. Rudolph the red-nosed gangster, gangster, had a very shiny gun. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it sprays bullets. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any racketeering games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Rudolph got drunk on some eggnog and decided he had enough of their shit. So he grabbed their Tommy gun and made that Christmassy noise. Now all the other reindeer are dead in a puddle of blood. Now Rudolph's on the run, trying to avoid the North Pole police. All of the other reindeer, now they regret making fun of him. Then when they caught Rudolph and threw him in jail 22 life, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your gun so bright, why did you shoot my sleigh deer tonight? To which Rudolph said, they're fucking assholes. They made fun of me. They wouldn't let me do anything. Fucking losers. I hate them. Fucking bullshit. To which Santa said, how the fuck am I gonna fly my goddamn sleigh now? I got no fucking reindeer. This is bullshit. To which Rudolph said, pull some magic out of your Christmas stocking, you fat bastard. Well, that's it. Rudolph made Santa's naughty list for life. And now Rudolph decided, seems how he's stuck in jail forever, to just kill himself in prison because he doesn't want to face the death penalty or the electric chair. Rudolph the red-nosed gangster, you'll go down in history. Fuck mass shootings and fuck our snowflake society. Frosty the Stone Snowman was a jolly and happy soul with a corncob pipe stuffed with weed and a button nose and coals for eyes. Frosty the Stone Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made out of snow, but the people know how he came to life one faithful Easter night day. There must have been some magic in an old Rasta beanie hat made out of hemp. For when they placed it upon his head, he began to dance around and smoke pot. Oh, Frosty the Stone Snowman was alive as he could be, and the people say he could laugh and play, smoke weed and play video games and eat Doritos just the same as you and me. Frosty the Stone Snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe stuffed with weed, a button nose and coals for eyes. Frosty the Stone Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but he came to life one faithful Easter night day. There must have been some magic in an old hemp-spun Rasta beanie cap, but when they placed it upon his head, he began to dance around and smoke pot. Frosty the Stone Snowman.
And now, a reading from Parliament Hill by the King of Canada. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the trailer, the sounds of Vaughan ranting just like a drunk sailor. The glad bags were tacked to the wood paneling with care, with hopes that Ma Helton soon would be there. Decked out in camo, again without heat, Mousy lies shivering down by his feet. Baby, I'm cold, and the blanket's so far. Then hit the bricks, bitch, go sleep in the car. And then Vaughn continued like nothing was wrong. I'm live on Blog TV, and the show must go on. Now listen, you fuckers, you trolls and you haters. If you're also concerned, then become my donators. Please get the blanket, I'm tired and cold. Fuck yes, I'll get it, you young ones are bold. He then turned around and barked at the screen. You trolls see what I'm doing, and you say that I'm mean? And then he returned and glared at the chat, stroking his whiskers, the greasy old rat. Where are my babies? Is that an attack? Where do you think? I got 'em out back. Listen here, trolls, let's get this straight. I'm just here to help and find a new mate. Oops, I meant nanny, he said with a grin. Around 25-ish and preferably thin. No fatties, no lesbos, no godless anti-gunners, no Muslims or Mexicans or anyone brown or really brownish. Not really into blacks so much. It's kind of like I said on my Blog TV show. Blacks aren't concerned with, world problems and the NWO and stuff. And they're too busy, quote, listening to their rap music and, quote, smoking their crack. So definitely no blacks. Asians, maybe. Send us a photo, we'll check it out, and then maybe arrange something on Skype. But pretty much just looking for skinny white women, preferably in their 20s, hot, and that don't have hang-ups about age and looks. Look, I'm not racist, it's just what I like. No fat chicks, no liberals, and you can't breed a dyke. I really should have 5 or 6, like royal vampires do, but humble as I am, I'll settle for 2. As for you trolls, I'm sick of your sort. A list has been made, and I'll see you in court. He jumped from his seat and pulled out his gun and yelled, Come on, Kenny, let's have some fun. Jacked up on dew, his temper was flared. Please keep it down, Vonnie, the babies are scared. 'Twas at this moment when ready to fight, he saw through the blinds an eerie blue light. He jumped towards the window to throw up the sash, tripped over his piss can, there was a great splash. With bated breath, he watched the light grow. Vaughn thought, fucking haters, I told you so. Now, Mousy, don't panic, and try to stay steady. Go get the camera and be on the ready. Then like an eagle he flew out the door, not moving like that since the Cold War. Out the back of the trailer and up the ladder he shot, atop of the roof he secured a good spot, to view the illumination that first caught his eye, screaming towards him, cutting through the night sky. This is the end of the 10 days I warned you about, as he squinted his eyes and stuck his neck out, wringing his hands, his heart full of glee, pondering the prospects of what it could be. Nibiru, the Dark Star, perhaps an alien invasion? Alas, 'twas only a ball of frozen feces deployed by the International Space Station. And like a fiery rocket it screamed by his head. A couple more inches he would have been dead. He lost his sure footing and then stumbled back, tripped over his own feet and then down the smokestack. He came down the chimney like a bat out of hell. At the bottom a log hit him in the ass. Deja vu of Hell Cell. Like a sack of potatoes he rolled on the floor. Just then a loud knock. CPS at the door. Von Helton, I must ask, what is this clatter? We've got 15 calls just to see what's the matter. We know that it's Christmas and we don't want to pester, but you've got more reports than all of Manchester. Now come on, Von Helton, and let us come in. Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. A few minutes went by, I'll spare you the bore. Von Helton was persuaded to open the door. My goodness, the stench! Exclaimed CPS. The odor alone would give someone stress. Hard hamburgers and pizza all over the ground. A heap of old diapers, flies swarming around. No feedings past 5, though we said they should. Kids locked in the back, this doesn't look good. Then Ma came over and said, What's his racket? Don't tell me this lackwit and retard can't hack it. I've done my best to keep them on track. I'm afraid common sense it seems that they lack. I've been cursed out, battered and beaten, but guess where tomorrow that these two will be eaten? Von Helton, it's Christmas, and not even a tree? It's over at Ma's where all the kids' presents will be. But look at all this stuff bought just for you. Video games, some new camo, and a Wii that is blue? Hey, not my fault her mother's a saint. Ma shook her head and Mouse started to faint. Mr. Helton, what I've seen here has left me behooved. I'm afraid I insist that the kids must be removed. Well, Ma did some sweet talking and Mouse shed a tear. Maybe it was Kris Kringle or holiday cheer. Will you follow the rules and swear to be good, to do all the things that good parents should? Yes, we promise. We swear, cross our heart. Well, then I see no good reason to tear you apart. And with that they were gone, down the driveway they went. Ma went back home. Vaughn and Mouse were tired and spent. Well, these events have left me quite sour. Go get some sleep, Mouse. Your shift starts in an hour. Down to the mattress an exhausted Mouse fell. Vaughn smacked his forehead and yelped, "Bloody hell!" You see, it had just hit him, just like that log. The webcam was rolling. It was all live on blog. He looked at the camera, his face full of sorrow. Y'all have a good day, and a better tomorrow.
Bang, let's start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail.
I will never leave YouTube.
I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass.
Don't come to my trailer again. You will be banned.
I'll beat your ass.
You officially entered the wet panty zone.
Ho, 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 ladies and Gentiles, elephants and crocodiles, thank you for joining me this holiday season. Whether it's a Merry Christmas, a crazy Kwanzaa, a rockin' Ramadan, Happy Hanukkah, and Festivus for the rest of us, I guess, I don't know. Whatever the case may be, thank you for being here tonight for episode 203, the holiday special, A Very Helton Christmas 2023. Tonight, folks, we, of course, will be looking at our classic cow clips of Christmases past, as well as what's happening now and possibly even in the future. Because we got a Golden Lulz Cow Award coming up that we give out New Year's. Who will win? We don't know for sure. Anything could happen. We don't know who may barricade themselves or get evicted or make the news in the next week. It's really anybody's game at this point. Folks, I will be putting up that poll over at MeWe this weekend. If you want to join us over there, I'll throw out a link here. Now, just so you know, the poll doesn't dictate the winner. I ultimately do that, but I like to get insight. I like to get some feedback. Folks, it's like the trolls of Christmas past, present, and future, all wrapped up into one tonight. Like I said, we got classic clips. We got some new stuff to catch up. We got lots of Von Helton I haven't even watched yet. So we're going to do that together. But first, I do have to do a shameless plug here. Didn't catch it last time. We got the Sons of AKRONIA, I believe. That's how you say it. But they got the Lulz Cow trading card game. Looks like they got some new product up here. Only 200 of these bad boys. You want to get it now with the affiliate link that is down in the description. Like I said, they are coming out with a Von Helton card in the near future. It's not too late. Maybe you have that late Christmas present. Maybe you want to buy yourself something for Christmas. The Puff the Bearded Dragon. The card is still available as far as I can tell from this website. So, folks, we'll get in a deeper dive on that another day. But we got some Christmasing to do. And I had to leave some stuff on the editing floor. You know, I usually play the same old classic clips. You know, he threatens to blow CPS's heads off on Christmas and all that. I just so much content. We're just going to leave that on the floor. But don't worry, we still got the classics. I also want you to pay very close attention. Tonight I'm drinking a more traditional drink. At Christmas, as you know, if you've been here, Christmas is past, you know I try to have a special Christmas drink. This year I'm just doing vodka and cranberry. And you'll see it's in the very special Christmas Moose mug. This has special significance if you've been around for a few years. I'm just going to have a little sippy sip. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good stuff right there. But if you're new, I want you to keep your eyes on this Moose mug. Not here specifically, but it will show up in a very special classic Christmas clip. If you know, you know. If you don't, just keep your eyes open, because, folks, it does make a very special appearance. And that's why I keep pulling it out every Christmas. Aye. But with all that said, with no further ado, let's get into it. Let's get it on, folks, like we do.
comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Blitzen, blitzen, all of his reindeer pulling on the rein. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Well, here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for the girls and boys again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle jangle, what a beautiful sight. Jump in bed and cover up your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Well, here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He doesn't care if you're rich or poor, boy, loves you just the same. Santa knows that we're God's children, that makes everything right. Fill your hearts with Christmas cheer, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Well, here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He'll come around when the chimes ring out, it's Christmas morn again. Peace on earth will come to all if we just follow the light. Let's give thanks to the Lord above, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. 'Cause Santa Claus comes tonight. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hello. Parody and I are here wishing you the happiest of holidays. And like most of you, we plan to celebrate the new year by being kinder, working smarter, and eating better. And also, like most of you, we probably, but never mind. Oh, let us show you this gladsome array of greetings we've received. This one is from our dentist, who never forgets, unlike ourselves. Which reminds me, oh, and here we have a lovely card from our local realtor. And, well, let's see, another card from our other local realtor. All right, here's a perennial favorite. Season's greetings, the Marsupial Supply Outlet. Oh, it's just all so heartwarming, isn't it? Now, this one we are sending to Clayton the mailman, whom we so appreciate for not suing after the incident. What better time to remember the elephant in the living room? Yes, indeed. Now, our elephant is here reminding us that the vast majority of possums belong outside. So if you see one there, you leave it there. If you come across an ill, injured, or orphaned possum, contact a professional wildlife rehabilitator immediately. If after all this you're still left with a possum, well, you just love it. Just love it. Just love it. Okay, now please hit the like and subscribe button and tell us in the comments section what the elephant in your living room wants to trumpet about. We won't tell anyone. Possum's honor. Bye.
We'll be right back after these messages.
I'm gonna get your docs, man. I'm gonna get a court order. I'm gonna get your fucking docs, and you're gonna wish to God that you were never born, and that you never ever fucked with my children. And I'm telling you right now, you want to sit there and you want to talk shit about how these police hate me and all these judges and prosecuting attorneys hate me and all this shit. They don't hate me. They don't hate me. That's a lie. That's a lie to stroke your ego, isn't it, Secular? Yeah. Yeah, it's a lie to stroke your ego. I'll tell you what. You know what'll keep your docs from ending up going viral all over the fucking internet? What'll keep that from happening, motherfucker, is if you delete all of your fucking YouTube accounts and you go away. And don't come back as a fucking sock either. I mean, go away. Permanently. Now, if you want to create a YouTube channel where you come back as yourself, and you be a man, and you talk about real shit in the world instead of harping on my ass all the time, I might be agreeable to that shit. Now, you would say, well, you can't put out my information. The fuck I can't. You son of a bitches put my name, my address, and my phone number all over fucking YouTube, all over Daily Motion, Live Leak, and every fucking where else. So don't tell me I can't put your shit out there too. Don't tell me that shit, because I know better. If you can do it and get away with it, by God I can. If I got to create sock accounts to make it happen, then by God I'll create sock accounts to do it. Because I'm sick and tired of you motherfuckers. You put my family at risk, you son of a bitches, and I'm sick and tired of it. And it's going to stop this Christmas, because all you motherfuckers are in for a big Christmas gift this year, and you ain't going to like it. The very people that try to accuse me and my wife
are
pedos themselves and neglectors themselves. The very people that tried to accuse us of being evil are evil themselves. They were projecting what they were onto me, or trying to anyway. Didn't stick, obviously, but that's not the point.
Yep, on the innocent people.
And like I said, I can give out their whole information because they are wanted by the police. So it's okay. Yeah. Isn't that ironic? That the very people that want to call me a pedophile are themselves a pedophile? Isn't that amazing how that fucking shit works out? And like I said, you're wanted by the police. I can give out their full information, folks. And like I said, I've got Christmas gifts for all my troll buddies. Because I intend to get more subpoenas and get more information on these motherfuckers. And we're all going to have us a merry fucking Christmas.
Let's dance.
That's right. Let's dance, motherfuckers. You wanted the Punisher. You got the Punisher, you son of a bitches. I mean, am I telling the truth, Eric? They wanted the Punisher, did they not? Well, you're going to get punished. Equal opportunity under the law. Equal opportunity under the law. Whatever you do to me, I am legally bound to do to you. But that's all right. It's all good, man. We're going to have us a very merry motherfucking Christmas. Yes, buddy, we are. You deleting that YouTube account yet, Secular? You deleting your YouTube account yet, motherfucker? We're going to have us a very merry motherfucking Christmas. Threatened to send the Black Panthers out to my home to kill me, my wife, and children. Fuck you, assholes. We're going to have us a very merry motherfucking Christmas.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Wilson stole your sigil, I'm sorry.
Wilson stole your what?
Hey, Shannon, are we supposed to be blocking assholes, or are we just letting them run off at the mouth? We're letting them run off the mouth tonight because it's Christmas.
Yeah.
And I want everyone to know that I ain't doing anything but just sitting here and just being myself.
Yeah.
Vodka. I like flavored drinks, man. Now, this apple pie is kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
Because it like, literally says it's like an alcohol. It's 70 proof.
Oh.
Moonshiners. Motherfucker.
This is 70 proof and it's got a bunch of like cinnamon sticks in it.
Yeah, if you're in the Old West, folks, you don't want to deal with the moonshiners. They got brain damage.
Right?
Brain damage.
Tammy, it's snowing in Kentucky? Oh, that's so pretty.
Yep.
Merry Christmas, Vaughn.
Burnt toast.
I'm drinking marshmallow vodka in a s'mores cocktail.
Okay.
That's hot, Torbos.
All right.
I think I'm quite polite, but people find me intimidating. Me too. I mean, I'm a very powerful woman, that's true. But I act with integrity always. I'm a very powerful woman too. I put white trash in the spectrum and it intimidates motherfuckers like hell.
Yeah.
And it turns that bitch on too. And she knows who I'm talking about. I will kiss your pussy in every single way, girl.
Wow. Amazing.
Oh, I love the kamikaze. I better pace myself? Why? Throwing up would be a joy.
Oh my God, I'll hold your hair. Would you hold my hair when I puke in the toilet?
I don't know who I'm talking about. Who am I talking about? Do you know, Jules?
Hi, Jules.
I have a woman friend who I love dearly.
Yep.
I'm on a prescription med, so no alcohol. I'm on neither. I'm on weed.
Dank and Dabby.
Okay. I'm nervous about this one.
Holy
Cheers.
shit. Cheers. Cheers, folks. You see those moonshiners?
Ooh, no, no, no.
Yeah. Those moonshiners got brain damage, folks.
That'll make you throw up.
They're a step away from grain alcohol, folks. Brain damage. Mm-hmm. Right.
I think I'm good with that for a while.
Yeah, I think you are too.
Can you give me some water?
Yeah, sure. Ice water.
That literally makes me want to puke.
Yeah, I understand that. I definitely understand that. Woo!
Nope, I'm not having that.
That's fine. No, yeah, you have other people drink the other side.
We'll be right back after these messages. This ain't wore me out, man. And this stuff ain't even heavy. Okay. Yeah. And boy, am I tired. Holy shit, am I tired. Oh, did you see my little flashing light over there? That's it. That's all I got.
Home Improvement will be right back after these messages.
The wife is gone again, probably being dicked down by some other dude. But you've got dinner to worry about. Try new Married Bachelor Chow. Married Bachelor Chow. It sort of looks like meat.
And so, yeah. The question is, can I keep my desk this clean? Coming in out of the rain to hear the jazz go down. But anyways. This is the freebie. This is the paid one. And that is where my TV is going to go. This will hold a 16-inch pizza. There's a plug down there. Plug it in, plug it in. And I'm exhausted. All right. See you later. Bye.
Don't change the channel. Home Improvement will be right back.
Just in time for the Christmas holiday, Heel sings the greatest hits of today.
Oh, I tell you all about it when I see you again. I got one little fight and my mom's got skin. So you're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air. There's nothing I fear.
This wonderful collection is yours for only 18 payments in $19.99. Act now or throw in a special Christmas disc.
And there is midnight. Ha ha ha. I got her done. I had to buy a drill. The frost must have stole the damn drill. So yay me. Just a report. But anyway, I'll get out of here. Have a good one. I guarantee you Secular Opinion sleeps just fine at night because he actually believes that it's okay to stalk people, that it's okay to start rumors about people, that it's okay to get people in trouble with the law. He actually believes that's okay. He actually believes that shit is legal to do when we both know it isn't. But he I assure you, he has deluded himself into thinking that shit's perfectly normal, and it ain't. Yeah, let's go. Let's review. Gang stalking.
Yeah, let's review. Okay.
Gang stalking. Gang stalking, cyber stalking, gang stalking, cyber stalking, invasion of privacy, terroristic threatening, extortion, bribery,
grand theft larceny.
Grand theft larceny, right? I mean, You know, I literally could sit here all day,
all fucking day talking about every crime.
Listing felonies. Yeah, I could be here all day listing felonies. And where in the fuck is the FBI, the CIA, fucking the police? Where's the fucking police? Oh yeah, they're home. They're all home doing their own thing. They're not gonna do shit. No. Mm-mm.
Will there ever be a boy born who can swim faster than a shark?
Sit back and do nothing like you did while you're laid in the floor for 3 hours. What type of English is that? Is that like some sort of fucking shots?
They're trying to claim that mom laid in the floor for 3 fucking hours, which is a total lie. Anything to try and get me in trouble. That's Fat Larry Frost that said that lying shit. Isn't that right, you fat motherfucker? Yeah, it is. Larry said mom was given a. Okay. Well, there's several problems with that. Number one, I'm my mother's medical power of attorney, which means if they did give her a without my permission or approval, that's a felony. That's a felony, Fat Larry. That's a felony. If you gave my mom the without my approval, that is a felony, motherfucker. I don't give a damn what your goddamn opinion is. That's not your fucking mother in that goddamn hospital up there. That's my mother, you son of a bitch. And if you gave her a and the is what caused her to have a stroke, your ass is going to prison for murder, Larry. Watch it happen, bitch. Fuck yeah. Watch it happen, Larry. You go to jail for murder. If she dies and it's a fucking Larry did it. So now if he did, that's murder. If she dies, Larry, you're going to jail for murder. So I hope you're ready, motherfucker. She was actually improving. She was actually getting better. And they can't have that because if she got good enough, she could have testified in court against James Arnold Frost for stealing that money out of her bank account. And we can't let that happen now, can we, boys and girls? No. So we had to slip her something, or we gave her the either one to mess her up. And boy, it did. It sure did. It sure did. That's bullshit. I'm her medical power of attorney. Nothing is supposed to be given to her without my permission or approval. That's the law, Larry. I know you don't give a fuck about the law, but some of us do. That's murder, Larry. You'll go to jail for murder. I will press charges. I will press murder charges if you gave her the yes, buddy, I will. So now you better hope you didn't give her the because at minimum you go to jail for countermanding my authority as her medical power of attorney. But you definitely go to jail if she dies because then that's murder. That's murder. And no judge is going to save you then, buddy, because I'll file in federal court, sweetheart. Okay. All right, well, if we're going to do that, then I need to go over to Mom's and turn the lights on and shit like that. And then
you're going to be okay. Mom's not even there, though.
Well, I still got to turn the lights on. It's getting dark.
Okay, go ahead.
It's getting dark, so I got to get some lights on and whatnot.
All right, I'll hold on the fort where you're going.
Yeah, I won't be just a minute. I'll be right back. Ain't that right? You're gonna come with me. We'll be right back after these messages.
I hate spilling my fucking whiskey, man. I know you would love to go to hell, but Satan said, "This is not your time yet. It's not your time yet. You know." Nobody thinks the way I do it. So follow the things that take your mind free as I'm breaking the rules. Ah, bollocks. It's empty. Breaking all the rules, breaking all the rules. Yeah, breaking all the rules. Come on. Yeah, breaking all the rules. Come on. Ah, yeah. Come on. Spill a little bit of frosty, that's alright. You're gonna have to pour it extra thick because you spilt it, Mr. Cobra. They don't like it when you waste it. Now, come on! Yeah! Yeah, that's the song I want to listen to. The change and times are strange. Here I come, but I ain't the same. Mom, I'm coming home. Oh. Fuck, it burns so good. I'm coming home. You be right, good to be wrong. It's so bad, it's been so long. I'm coming home. Seriously, fucking spilling it a second time? Suck my dick. Oh my fucking god, dude. It's all over my fucking phone. Seriously, oh my god. I'm this fucking close, dude. Now I think it over. Like I try to fucking pull my drink up and then blah! Now I'm spilling all over the place! I'm sick of it! Okay, I said what I had to fucking say and I'm over it. That's part of the process of dealing with like you're trying to cut down on the drinking, that doesn't mean life fucking doing it for me. Fuck you, life. You can suck my dick while I rape your fucking of-age girlfriend. I'm joking aside, but I'm serious.
We'll be right back after these messages. And now a very special Merry Tardmas.
We wish you a Merry Tardmas. We wish you a Merry Tardmas. We wish you a Merry Tardmas and a Happy New Year.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries. I am your singer, G-Man. I hate broke nuts, Silvis, He's always laughing at me, Him and his dragons are going to jail. And if they don't stop, they're going to hell. And everything and whatnot. Anyways, point is, sorry about your luck, haters. I'm dreaming of a world without my haters, just like the one I knew before, where secular opinion is locked up, and I Skyrim alone. Sup? I'm gonna scream to the top of my loud to all you haters out there. This is gonna be it. I'm done with the drama. Revy baby, I need some DoorDash. Yeah! Revy baby, give me a makeup stash. And if you don't, I'll get a little slappy tonight. Peace and marinara, bitches! It's not a baby carrot. It's at least average lean. Right, honey? Right, baby? Folks, it's not a baby carrot.
Do you think this is fucking funny? You piece of shit! Making fun of me on Christmas, you motherfucker! You ruined my reputation! You're fucking destroying everything, you piece of shit! You fucking deserve death! You hear me? Death!
Have a very merry Tardmas, everyone. And remember,
You're a fucking hooah!
We'll be right back after these messages.
'Tis the season, folks, and there's no better way to celebrate than with new Rev's Christmas Rollies.
Rev's Christmas Rollies.
It's the perfect gift and makes a great stocking stuffer for the kids. So get warm and cozy by the small heating unit with your girlfriend and her boyfriend.
Rev's Christmas Rollies.
She puked and on air and shit. You know, it sucks. Wish I could figure out a good way to have a streaming setup. At the position, the couch position here. It's like, oh, that's why you got an O-ring, right? Isn't that the truth? I'm like, oh, I wish I had a stand or whatever. What's up, Ryan? I guess it'd be nice. Hi, Tracy. It's good to see people. It's good to see folks. 'Cause I like nice folks, you know? It's fun to see nice people. Hi, Blingin' Things. Hi, Find in Eden. Find in Eden. That's a cool name. Abscess Stacy. Hi, Stacy. I guess Stacy. Yes, Stacy. There's a Stacy. Okay. I'm gonna try. I guess I'm gonna figure out this fucking deal someday with finding a way to get a good thing started here, and it's not interrupted. How am I, Hyper Snicks? I'm all right. There's something that was definitely on my mind though. That needs to come out and be said. Hey Denver, hi Denver. Lost in the abyss. But see, a good thing is that you're in Denver, so that's like better than most places. See, Denver's awesome, and Westminster's the best. I think is like I really liked it out in Westminster because it was quiet mostly, and like it's just probably like crypto rich younger guys and girls, and Dave and Buster's kicks ass. Hey Amber, good-hearted, grim. So I had something on my mind, and I think it should be said because I actually miss, Hey Deanna, Christine. So I actually in Westy, but Denver, most people know. I like Denver. I like, Boulder. The area of Boulder is cool. The problem is, wow, Nazis. Bad policing. Hi, Emily. Here's the deal. So, like, I really enjoyed doing videos and content with Shani. We were doing the husband-wife deal. And man, it made me happy, Does Instagram do landscape? Like, they have this app and it's supposed to be amazing, and it's like, I don't know. No one's stopping you from doing that. Well, here's the problem. This is the beef I have. I have a beef. Not with anybody that's nice, mind you. Okay? Nice people are cool, and I'm fine. I'm angry that you have destroyed, and I'm not gonna say I wouldn't say just say that you destroyed her confidence, but you have destroyed her will to want to do anything in the realm of streaming. What's this clown thing? Let's try it. Whoa, that's really weird. That is where I have my beef with you. Hey, folks. That would have been interesting spelling and all. Well, I don't know. Whatever. What I'm going to make... That's really disturbing and weird, so that's not going to be on me. How about this dog thing? The doggies. I have issue here. Interesting shirt. Not really, because it's just Shane Dawson, It's the Shane Dawson Oh My God shirt. Whoa, what the hell? Is this wanting to give people seizures? Weird filters. Here's my beef, okay? And it's with bad people. Oh my God, I hate this. There's nothing good. It's all crap. It's horrible, horrible things. No good filters at all. Take on me filter, which is going to give you a seizure too. That's it. No more filters. None. It's horrible. Shit filters. Okay. Satan? Yeah, there is that part of it. Mm-hmm. Because Shanny came to Jesus, and there was a bunch of butthurt, atheists and witches, maybe. I don't know. I think more so atheism. The atheists were like, no. It's like being in college, and you go, I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. And then they're like, oh my God, you're like into fairy tales. Hi, Michelle Ann. Like in high school, at the lunch table, I was like, I really don't believe that we come from apes. Even one of my buddies, it was Ben. He was like a buddy of mine, Ben. And he's like, dude, how could you even? What is wrong? What the fuck? I'm like, what? No, I have been sick. You could probably see it in my face. Yeah, I've had a stomach virus that has been cycling through my stomach and body for a week. And I have really, you could see it in my face. He goes to me, how could you not understand it? It was explained so simply to you. I'm in the class with you. I hope you get well. Thanks, Katana Joy. He says to me, I'm in the class with you, Jay. How could you not believe it? It was explained to you really simply. My teacher, biology, high school, Valley View, was Mr. Walsh. It said Mr. Walsh taught it real easy. How could you not understand it? And really, it's scientific proof. It's done. And I said, it doesn't make sense to me why, if we evolved from apes, that apes still exist. And he said to me, well, it doesn't work that way. We split off from them, but it just didn't mean that they went extinct. Everyone seems to have the creeping crud right now, belch. Yeah, there's a horrible stomach virus that's going around, and my neighbor got it too. So, it's crazy. Wow. Evolution and God cannot coexist. Yeah, they can. I'm not saying they can't. Microevolution is proven. Happens. It's even speculated that humans had a tail, and that, yeah, hey, whatever.
It's speculated because we have a tailbone, you retard. And also, I like to, I'm not going to delve into every stupid thing about apes still existing and all that kind of stuff. But just for the record, micro and macro evolution are exactly the same thing, just different scopes of the same thing. And the only people who use these terms generally are people like Rev and G-Man and Kent Hovind, which is where they're getting this shit. So just so we're all on the same page here.
I have no... Shanny goes, look, I see evolution, Bible, Genesis. It says that the life started in the ocean. And evolution states that. That's one chalk up for evolution truth. Jesus, I'm getting lots of viewers. Thank you. I hope you and Shanny have a good Christmas. I want your favorite, Rev. I hope you have plenty of foods. We'll have plenty of foods. I should visit the church. This weekend, maybe or next. maybe even get a turkey. It's been rough. Like, money is so scarce, and I try to pay bills, and then I'm out of money. You pay bills.
He sold his soul for a turkey, folks. I always find it funny, these militantly religious, quote-unquote Christians online, like Reverend Shanny, never actually go to church unless they're getting like a free turkey or something.
Slave. You're a fucking slave to this shit. Unless you're Musk. You gotta be a Musk or one of those individuals. And then you're out of the system because you can buy yourself out of it. And that, you know, I was there. I didn't have to work at all. Thinking about y'all. Thanks, Michelle Ann. What would you buy Shanny if you could? I'm going to buy her stuff next paycheck. Being an adult sucks. Well, it can. It can. It can really suck, actually. Like, my problem is that I'm sick of this shit. And I didn't really get into it, and I'm doing it right now. I am ADD. Here's the problem. Hey, Matt, Cerna, it has been a long time since I've seen you. I loved, we were doing true crime reaction videos. We have a buy food for the week, spend $158. It's crazy. Eat good this week. Yeah, I hear you. Here we go. We were doing true crime videos, reaction videos to true crime, and we weren't doing the Karen stuff and the drunks getting busted driving. We weren't doing that yet. We didn't come across that yet, but we would do them now too. That's funny stuff. I really enjoyed that. What you motherfuckers, you guys, the haters do is you take something that's really fun from Scotland. Hi, Stuart. From Scotland. Wow. That's amazing. Hey. Yeah, light a flame for Scotland. That's amazing shit. I spent $70 on food. I gotta stop reading the chat. You still Van on Twitch and YouTube? Van? We're thinking about Kick, but this is what I'm trying to talk about. Jesus. I gotta ignore the chat for a little bit, guys, so that I can talk and actually talk about what's going on. Can I hide this chat? Is that possible on here? Okay. I'll put it back on for a minute. I'm putting it off. Just let me talk for a second here. I'm sorry. We were doing videos I enjoyed. We were reviewing Hasanabi videos, which is perfect for us because it's the intersection of mental illness and politics. That was fun. We were lining up content type things that we could do in infinitum and be making $1,000 a month doing it. And you snakes come in and destroy the channel, and then also you destroy Shannon's mental health completely. I have a major beef with you. I have a major fucking problem. I have extreme anger issues that I'm going to need to have to discuss with my therapist. I'm going to make an appointment. I have really gotten angry to the point of I have gotten extremely verklempt in my spirit with anger because I think about the things that I could be doing with the girl I love in a professional sort of sense, a podcast, all of this cool stuff streaming, and you got Gavin Kit Kats, and we'd have a house, and we'd have a room that would have cameras all over it, and it would have carpet all over the ceiling and on the walls, and it would be a massive cat tree, and Gavin and Watermelon would play all day in there, and they'd have foots. So you could watch them eat and play and stuff, and you could watch them sleep, and they're happy babies. These good things could happen. I need money, though. We need money. Money is a thing. If you want to donate to @ShannyNeedsLove on PayPal, or @ASMR Gaming, all capital letters, on Cash App, or
if you want, folks, I'm just throwing it out there. You don't have to. I'm just throwing. If you want to make the holidays a little brighter, you could consider putting a penny in the old man's hat. There's the link to the PayPal, of course, through Super Chats. But just being here is good enough for me. If you wouldn't mind giving it a thumbs up, I would surely appreciate it. We got more new stuff coming up. We'll listen to a little bit more of this, skip through it, and move right along, folks.
That's all, folks. Yeah, PayPal, Cash App, that's it. Venmo is @Jason-Egroff, but my name is whatever. Okay, thank you for everything. Merry Christmas, and we'd get you gifts if we had money. We plan on trying to bless a couple people at least in the season of giving of Jesus. So, okay. I want Christian people to pray for Shanny that she can be healed completely in the name of Jesus of all trauma. Do you realize Shannon is BPD? Oh, well, I don't have to adjust my fucking behavior for someone else. Well, that might be true, but do you understand that it's a common courtesy to try and treat people with respect and common decency? Do you know that society was born on the concept of the Good Samaritan type thing? Why do you think some counties and states and municipalities of all statures have Good Samaritan laws? Because we're supposed to treat each other with a certain level of human dignity. This is not a difficult concept. And if it is to you, then you need to return to school. Because one thing that public schooling and schooling in general can do for you, and setting aside the ridiculousness of programming you to be a wage slave, because that mainly is what school is. You get up in high school, for me, I had to be out the door at 7:30 a.m. to get the bus. I don't know how it is now. Hopefully they're letting the kids at least go until 8 or 9. 9 is perfect, in my view, because most people, if you're going to be a wage slave, you're getting up, going to your job at 9. Fine. Here's the issue.
I just want to say, like, when these guys say this shit, they're just so out of fucking touch, right? We heard it from Nick Bravo. We've heard it from this guy. Rev, I get up at 4 a.m. to go to fucking work. I have to be there, logged on, ready to go. I'm my own boss at work. I'm the guy. I'm like the one that looks after the shit. I gotta get up at 4 a.m. So don't cry to me about when you were a kid, you had to catch the bus at 7:30 in the morning. We all got up and we're on the bus between 7 and 8 a.m. because school starts at 9. Rev, come on.
Livelihood away from individuals. That's a big issue. In this country, well, hi, Jesus Christ. To everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under the heaven. Yeah, right now. If you just heard that, you could get saved right now. This altar call. The Lord Jesus Christ is good, but you guys are running out of time, and it's coming up on the tribulations. The great tribulation. You got to understand that you have time, but it's not forever. Dragnet. All for the memes. Alfred. Sorry. Albert is somebody else.
Praise
There's
Jesus.
an Albert.
We both got fucked with no move. Ooh, ooh, ah, yeah, ah, yeah, ah, yeah.
Terrible donated $10 through Super Chat. Thanks for always making the holidays a little more fun.
Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. And happy holidays and Merry Christmas and whatever the case may be. I'm not even sure anymore. So, but thank you very much. I do appreciate that.
Somebody entirely different that's a Christian that I knew. But Alfred Mims, okay? The clock ticks, but the seconds are finite. Because the fact is that you live in a reality that has an expiration date. This system ain't going to survive forever, and there's a reason for that too. Because the state of decay is going to happen. It's sin, and it's destroying the planet completely. The state of the world is sin, and men are killing each other for resources and power and stupid reasons that don't even... There is no logical sense to it. Okay? This is the world you're in, and it's been poisoned by blood. The blood of saints, the blood of a martyr like Abel. Abel was a type of Christ because his blood was spilt on the soil and he was innocent. Adam, that's why they say that Jesus Christ is the last Adam, because he was the last man to have his blood spilt in a vain way. It's man's emotions and man's plots and schemes and government and corruption that executed Yeshua, the Messiah of Nazareth. I have to preach now. We're going to talk about Yeshua for a second. I'm doing this for a reason. This is a very important video, probably the most important.
It's not that important.
This is an announcement.
Oh, here we go.
I'm announcing here right now on our Real Rev and Shanny Instagram, and tell your friends. This is our actual only content right now. Is this Real Rev and Shanny on Instagram? That's us. Okay. I'll announce here that for 2024, I will be voting for, and I support you to go out and vote, because Trump is dangerous to the future of the nation. We can talk about that at another juncture. We will talk about that at length, and Israel and Ukraine, and we're going to talk about that, but not now, because I still have to rebuke and put judgment. That's really what this is now. It's gotten to that point. Because at this point, I'm starting to get vision. They're going to say, wow, you lost your fucking mind. No. You guys, some of you might not know me from my old channel. So you might not know me as to my actual how I believe and where I came from, stuff like this. And that I'll put that on myself, that I didn't reintroduce myself to you so that you know who I am. But I'll explain to you who I am in a second. And it's not going to take long. It's not a big deal. But you need to know, you do need to know that Shanny, you've probably heard this from some people that are really mean. Okay? You've probably heard this from people that, first of all, have no idea the importance of God, number one. Because the majority of people that you're encountering online that have slandered Shanny are what you call atheists. Wow, this is insane. I thought this case would not be too big for this thing. And it turns out that it looks like it probably is. That sucks. Oh, wow, it just got on there. Okay. I'll tell you who I am, okay? Again, because it's been a long time. And I understand that you might not remember this person, this individual, this guy. Who the fuck is this person? Like, I heard about this guy on Dragonaut. I heard about this guy on G-Man. Okay? I'm talking to you right now. If this is the deal, I'm going to talk to you right now. It's important for you to get this. Especially if you're a Christian. It's like real important. Okay? Because you're in danger of hellfire. And I should have my scripture, and it's pathetic if I don't. I have it. I always have it. But here's the deal. You got to really understand this, and that's why I'm making this like something that you're going to see, and I'm requiring you to watch this correctly. Sorry. I'm requiring you to understand the severity of the situation. Like a hostage, like a propaganda video. But see, this is the thing. Okay, cleanliness is next to godliness, and I have to feel clean before the Lord. I don't cross myself because I'm not Catholic. But whatever I would do to signify the fact that I'm blessing myself, you know what? Okay, the Lord told me to do it this way. The Lord told me to do it this way. Shut up, phone. I'm very busy right now. The Lord told me to do it this way. I'm going to bless y'all in the name of Jesus Christ, okay? All right, that's a blessing from the temple, because in the temple they had smoke all the time, and you're blessed by the flame. The flame is a representation of the Holy Spirit always. All right, now I did that to you. All right, I blessed you. This is like, look, I was told that I was like an Aaronic priest by the Lord. He revealed this to me years ago, but I never really said it. I said, this is how I always put it, that this is my marriage ring to Shannon, and it's forever. And Christopher's an asshole, piece of trash, and he's going to pay. And I'm going to tell him right now, if he doesn't repent before the Lord, you got to be on your knees and you're kissing them. If you want to repent right now, Chris, you can get out of it. I'm doing this for a reason, because I'm going to reveal to you exactly everything that needs to be revealed right now, because shut up. I really hate modern technology sometimes because it really interferes with things. If you want to bow down, kiss the floor, and ask Jesus Christ for forgiveness right now, Chris, you can get out of the fire. But if you don't do it soon, and I'm not giving days because that's not how God works. You're just going to know from day to day that things keep getting worse in your life. I already know this about what's going on with you. Okay? Your life is going to keep getting worse and worse, and you're going to ask yourself, what the hell, why? Why is my life getting so fucking crazy bad? It's because you have an unresolved situation with Shannon. Okay? You're going to have to really come to terms with the fact that you fucked the pooch on this real bad. You see the redness? It's burning. Yeah, you're going to feel heat when you watch this video and you're looking at me. I'm telling you to kiss the floor right now and repent to Jesus Christ with everything that you have in your spirit, and you won't burn and die. That's for Chris. I'm telling you right now, if you don't kiss the floor right now, you're going to feel the burning of hell. You're going to see me light up red from this O-ring. Do you feel that? That's hell. Do you want that forever, dude? You better kiss the ground and repent to Jesus Christ, and then somehow make it understood that you apologize to Shannon. That's it for that. That is an issue that's moved to the side and put there. You better do it, Chris. You better repent, because you're going to burn in hell. The same thing goes for Gary. G-Man, you better repent. You're going to burn in hell. You're going to feel the burn from this fucking image too. Now, all right, the mosaic. Who are we? You probably heard from a bunch of assholes that me and Shannon claim to be angels. And you said to yourself, what the fuck does that mean? What is that even? That doesn't make any sense. What Shani has understood for I don't know how long, you would have to ask her, and she's relaxing right now. I have come to understand through, I think it's mostly dreams that are in my subconscious, but they had a much more deeper meaning for me to start understanding certain things, and I've had memories that I know I had seen. I had a dream that I went into the inside of this cave. I knew it was in the Middle East, and I would have sworn that it was like the Jezreel Valley or the desert in Israel. And I had this vision that I put my hand in this mechanical device. It looked like a mechanical device, but my hand fit it like perfectly. But my fingers were in like not live long and prosper, but it was like these two fingers that way, and then this one that way, and that's the Aaronic blessing. Okay, what the fuck are you? Yeah, that's right. So I put my hand like this, the Aaronic blessing with one hand, and I twisted it like this, and the cave opened up, and it was this is why the hollow earth. I do believe that that's probably the case because I saw this. And on the inside, I saw this sun. It was black. It was a black sun, and it was in the middle of the cave. And there were a bunch of people that were dressed up like it was the 1940s Nazi Germany. And I went up to the bar, and I asked for a drink. And they proceeded to hand me on the table a single malt whiskey, which is exactly what I would have ordered. A single malt whiskey, which I was hanging out with these guys, these cats at the bar, and they looked like straight up like Himmler. The one guy looked exactly like Himmler, and the other guy looked like just an SS officer, real 6'7", huge, Ubermensch, perfect SS officer guy. And they're just talking about the economy and how on the surface shit is going to start having to happen because the warmongers that live with the elite, which we can go all insane places with this, All you need to know is that there is an elite cabal and they're protected, and they're at this point, I believe they're waiting for the worst to happen so that they might even be able to go off planet. Because Elon Musk might have extremely good space technology where, okay, you could be looking at an aircraft, say at wherever your local jets land and take off. Okay, your local airport. You could look at it and it's like, oh, that's just a plane. But what about this though? What if it's possible that they've been able to create extra planetary craft that look exactly like the shit we got? That's what I'm talking about, and I think that's the case. Okay? Now, why am I saying all this? Well, this goes to prophecy. And I know, like, it's where, okay, we got the gold now. Hi, watermelons. You know you're a good girls? Do you want to say hi to people? Oh, hi, baby. Okay, here. No? You want to say hi? This is watermelons, see? It's watermelons. Oh, this is a good baby girls. She's an independent girl, though. She's like Shanny, you know, she does what she wants in this place. So here we go. Okay. Pray about this if you're a Christian, because I'm really stepping out. And because I'm really starting to understand some things. But I tell you all that stuff about the hollow earth is that to make you understand that there is an elite and they are a hidden hand. Henry Kissinger passed away and the world rejoiced, which is insane. People knew what he was about, which, you know, for better or for worse. God says that leaders are appointed and we should respect them. I mean, Jesus said pay your taxes for a reason. It's like you don't want to go to jail. Why? What's the point? Like, oh, I'm in here for tax evasion. Why? Yeah. Like Ken Hovind, okay? Like, Jesus said, don't do that because you're going to go to jail and there's no reason you should not be in jail so that you can bring the gospel and more people get saved. Okay? Don't bog yourself down by getting arrested. You're screwing up your testimony completely. That's what he's saying. You have to pray. Trump is removed from this equation. If you want to stay the course and live longer on the planet, and you want more time, like say if you have grandkids, you're a Christian and you want Jesus to come back, but you want more time for your kid, then pray. Put all of your prayer strength and everybody that you know from your church or any spiritual person you know to put their energy towards Donald Trump being removed completely from the possibility of power in the country again. Okay? This is straight from Jesus Christ, I'm telling you now. Okay? Trump also had a fine opportunity to repent because he's a Mason. He made it clear when he was on the steps at that church on June 1st, Satanic, 616. He took his Bible and he flipped it upside down. And from that day on, he acted like an authoritarian demon. And he was disgusting. And he lost me forever because I saw the spirit of what he is. He has not revoked his Masonic oaths, or oath, depending. Okay? Mason in distress. Mason in distress. He has absolutely shown his hand that he's that. He wants to be the great architect. He wants to replace God. He wants to tell Israel, I am the creator. I am. I am. He wants to tell Israel that I am. And you minted a coin with his face on it, Israel. You are in sin. Why do you think, okay, this is to Israel. Stephen Ben Danoon, we need to talk. Whoa. Steve, okay, we need to really talk. Lied to the leader, the Pharaoh. He say, yeah, that's my sister, man. Oh, shit. David goes, man, really? Oh, my God. I could have sworn that guy was going to be the top warrior that we have. Do you see a common thread? And he forgives them. That is Jesus Christ. That is a type. That is a type of exactly what will happen with Jesus Christ at the end. I'm starting to unravel this. I think it's possible that Shani and I are the two witnesses from the Bible. I wish I could have seen the ark sometime. You're going to see it. The mercy seat, all of it. That was the term I was looking for. I think the mercy seat might be in Ethiopia. The mercy seat. But I think the ark is in Israel. I'm telling you, you're probably going to, you can laugh all you want. I'm not fidgety. I'm cool. I'm trying to get something across here. Oh, wow. Okay, that's Christina. I'll talk to her in a second. Okay. I want you to understand that this is something that's really heavy to think about if it's true for us. But I really am starting to feel that our mission is coming soon. And if you know the story of the two witnesses, they preach in Judea, and it will most likely be on the Temple Mount. They cause a ruckus, the world hates them, and they're murdered. And they lay in the streets 3 days, and they're risen on the third day as a sign that Jesus Christ, because they preach Jesus. That's all they do, and that's what we would do. I enjoy listening to your ideas. I hate miss the beginning. Don't worry, I'll be on more, probably, maybe. Okay, tonight I want to just hang out with Shani, and we're gonna chill. I make this video as big as you want, okay? Because this is like a coming out party of sorts. Okay. I believe I was probably here as the archangel called Metatron. And if you want to look into that character, you can. But I'm really starting to think, if I wasn't that, then I was just one of the legion of angels. Because I'm starting to get memories that don't make any sense otherwise. And I remember looking at my hand. Yeah, Shani's great. She's going through pain all the time, but she's doing her best. I had like gauntlets on, these white and gold. It was like white and gold leather gauntlets that like were really bright when I looked at them. So I'm telling you, you can laugh all you want. I don't give a fuck. This is the real shit. And I'm going to tell you that I don't know if it's in the next 6 months to a year that I think we might be in Israel, and we're going to see what happens. But I want to get baptized in the River Jordan. I know Shani would want to do that too. So, bottom line is I have memories that I shouldn't have. I have information in my mind that I shouldn't have, that is not from this planet. It's from the realm of the Creator and Christ and Yeshua, Yahweh. It's from their time, their realm. There's things that I'm starting to understand. It's not human knowledge. It's not aliens. It's angelic, yeah. Do I feel particularly angelic? Yeah, it depends on the time. Which one was worse, Ahab or Jezebel? Oh my God, that's equal. That would be beautiful to be baptized there. Yeah, I'd love it, you know. Nobody knows where God is going to say. I know that Jesus Christ saves, period. The name of Jesus saves. Yeshua ben Yosef, Yeshua the HaMashiach, the Messiah. Okay, and that's what's going to be preached, and that's it. And then it'll probably get us killed. So, Jesus is coming, and we're a harbinger of that. We're going to be a sign of it, and he's going to show it. When I was saved in 2004, he revealed so much shit to me, and he made it clear that I was going to have some kind of role in bringing him back, and that's really crazy to say. But now I'm starting to step into it. And I'm starting to understand that the leadership is not going to listen. But it must be done for righteousness to be fulfilled. And at the time that it needs to happen, that Shani and I will open a scripture and fire will proceed from our mouth. Because the leadership needs to understand how evil it's become, that it can white phosphorus bomb infants. This is satanic open shit. And they must either repent of their deeds, and they will get a time to repent and acknowledge Yeshua as Messiah, or they will burn and be killed in earthquakes and famines and all kinds of horrible judgments because they refuse to repent. This is where we're at, so you guys need to pray for the planet. And I'm blessing you all to do it. So I bless you in the name of Jesus, and go in peace and make disciples of all. I'm your brother. God bless you.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Mr. Fiddle, the most targeted citizen. As you can see, the gang stalkers are slowing me down. I'm trying to get to the farm, and they're already color sequencing. White, black, black, white, right in front of us. Every time we're on this road, it's whites and blacks in it, Mason.
Yeah.
You should see the other pack soon. As soon as I turned the camera on, that pack took away, didn't it? Look out, They took off up the hill. So look, all whites, blacks, and blacks the whole trip.
There's a little pack right there.
Yep, there's another white one. See, look, another pack up there. Whites and blacks. Auto mobbing, color sequencing. Color sequencing happens to all targeted individuals once they start to notice. And all it is a way to program you. It's all it is. To get you to respond to it. You see, the targeted individual program doesn't work if you do not notice them. That's what they count on. That's why they make it so obvious. But to the outside world, they don't see cars white, black. They'll just say, "Oh golly gee, look honey, the cars are white, and black. Isn't that silly?" No, but when you see it, 100 times like we have, Mason?
Yep.
Then you know what you're looking at. It isn't a coincidence. See, now they're in order. Now look, white, black, white, black, white. They had to get in sequence. Had to get color coordinated. And there's another black. Every time we're on this road, it's rare. It's rare we see different colors, ain't it?
Right.
But now, look, you mean that car was in that big of a hurry to have to pass? And guess what color car's behind us? See the black car up there, black, white, black, white. Guess what color car's behind us, guys? Black. Crossing the hill right now. A black car right behind us.
There's at least a black or burgundy behind.
Every single time. Color code sequencing, auto mobbing. You can see my channels, all my channels for this, where it happens every time I go out and drive. Especially on this road right here, going to or coming from the hunt. See? Waiting for the next one to come up. And then when we look, now there's the white one. It was a white, then it was a black. Shock, it's a blue car. That's probably the only person that has a reason to be on this road. And they just so happen to be turning where I'm going. Amazing. That never happened. Look up there, see if you see him, dude. See if you see him up there. See anything? All right, we gotta get busy. We ain't got long before the sun goes down. We got to get in here and get some groceries. See ya.
We'll be right back after these messages.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue heartaches start calling, that's when those blue field dreams start falling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. We're going to definitely take a look here. See what's going on. Test, test, test. And, yes, we are on StreamYards. And I'm just testing everything. Seeing how everything's working. And it seems to be working just fine. Like I said, there's a delay between me and Facebook, but that's okay. That's to be expected. That's normal. That is completely normal. Where's my... Get a hair. Right there. A hair right there. Gotta cut that off. Anyway, it is Christmas Eve, and it is 10:56, almost 11 o'clock. And I am here to state visually what I said below in my comment to CV on YouTube. CV, for those of you who don't know, is called Conservative Voice. They are on YouTube. They probably won't be for long because YouTube is banning all conservative channels, but they're on there for right now. So anyway, the idea is that Trump has done a whole bunch of executive orders. Okay, in the midnight hour, Trump's done a whole bunch of executive orders. Well, that's all well and good. The problem, though, is that it's not going to do him no good. I mean, he's only got a month. What's these executive orders supposed to accomplish? I mean, can you literally... I mean, the logistics. Let's think of the logistics, okay? The logistics of rounding up thousands of people within the span of a month is not very feasible. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't object if they do it, but it's just not feasible. However, if I see Pelosi and Maxine Waters and Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama being marched off to a paddy wagon in orange jumpsuits and metal iron bracelets, I'm not going to complain. But the odds of that happening, guys, is about zero. I don't see it happening. I would love if it did. Nobody on the face of this planet would love to see that non-American POS, Barack Obama, in handcuffs and an orange jumpsuit being led to a paddy wagon. I would love to see that happen, but I just don't see it happening. Not to say it can't be done. It can be done if you put them in front of a military tribunal. But again, the logistics of putting thousands of people in front of a military tribunal within the span of less than a month, because it's November or January the 20th is when the president is sworn in. January the 6th is when the Senate counts the votes. So, I mean, and this is the 24th. This is Christmas Eve. So we're kind of down to the wire, aren't we? Yeah. Less than a month, guys. Less than a month to round up thousands of people. I just don't see it happening. I'm not saying it couldn't happen. I guess if you're highly motivated to get it done, you could theoretically get it done. But man, oh man, that'd be a heck of a job. But I'd love to see it. Nope, there's the 11 o'clock alarm. I'd love to see all the swamp rats get thrown into a paddy wagon, but I just don't see it, guys. Not that I wouldn't want to, because I would. I would definitely like to see that happen. But I just don't know if it's going to happen. That's the problem. And let me see here. Let me see what I got. I had something for you, actually. Let me see. I closed it. I'm going to have to open it again. Oh. Scroll way down my list. I have this huge list of stuff. I've been saving stuff like a pack rat. Got a huge list of stuff. Scrolling. I love it how it scrolls for me. Isn't that great? Alright, yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're going to screen share. And right like that. Okay. Alright, you should now be able to see this. Let me see here. Let me bring it up all the way. Alright, this is from Snopes. It says, can the Veep play the Pence card and reject U.S. election results? An air-riddled rumor was copied and pasted across social media in an exceedingly desperate attempt to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. All right. Can the vice president pull a Veep card? No. False. That's what Snopes is saying. And it says if you scroll down here, the only thing that he can do. Okay, this provision does not give the vice president the authority to reject votes certified by the states. It only says that the vice president shall attempt to expedite the process if states fail to deliver their certification of votes on time. Furthermore, this provision states that the vice president can only get involved in this process.
Okay, this is boring. I'm going to skip ahead.
We'll be right back after these messages.
All right. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever the case may be in your part of the world. I am Justin Nemo Hollingworth, and for the second year in a row, I am not celebrating Christmas. Now, everybody will say,
so this is actually from last Christmas. It's a real quick one, so we're going to watch it. And then we're going to do a little freestyle. It's my gift to you, folks. We're going to pick what we watch next. We do have some new emo where he's kind of going off a little bit. And we got tons of new Von Helton that I haven't checked out yet. So stay tuned. We're going to get into that next.
Well, why are you not celebrating Christmas? The reason why I'm not selling Christmas is because I got demonetized unjustly by the trolls in YouTube. But yeah, it's okay for my trolls to get paid. It's okay for my trolls to have Christmas, because we all know that people like BT PM makes hundreds of thousands of dollars on restreaming my videos. We know this. He makes money and emo don't. We know it's an unfair world, and we know emo gets fucked. So yeah, the last time I was able to do Christmas was in 2020, because this is the second year I've been demonetized, so I haven't done Christmas in a couple years. The last time I did Christmas was 3 years ago when I was monetized. I can't afford it, so nobody donates to the channel, nobody supports emo, and everybody will donate to my trolls, though. Everybody will support BTPM, but they won't support me, and I'll never figure that out. So, yep, due to being broke this year, I'm not celebrating Christmas. That's my dilemma. I didn't even celebrate Thanksgiving because I couldn't afford a turkey. That's right. We had 7-Eleven pizza for Thanksgiving because I couldn't even afford a turkey this year. So, same thing that I couldn't afford Thanksgiving, I can't afford Christmas. I got no gifts this year. No presents this year, and it's the second Christmas in a row that emo gets fucked. It is what it is. I can't control it. It happened.
it is what it is. So, but anyway, all you people, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But that's for me because nobody donates, nobody supports the channel anymore. I am not celebrating Christmas, just like I didn't celebrate Thanksgiving. So, and do me a favor. If you go to a Christmas party, do not drink and drive. I ask you that. I plead with you. Get a designated driver. Do not drink and drive. Just last weekend, I was invited to a party because a couple of my friends wanted to go and they didn't want to drink and drive. So I became the DD. I went to their party, their family's Christmas party, as the designated driver, and I drove these, and I was, driving these people home. And if you're gonna go out and drink this holiday season, I urge you to get a DD. Designated driver is the key. If you can't find a close friend that is willing to be a designated driver, then call Uber, call Lyft, call anybody. And even though I mentioned those guys, they're not sponsoring this video. None of those companies are sponsoring this video. But I plead with you, for the love of Almighty God and everything that is holy, do not drink and drive this holiday season. And as always, till next time, stay safe, be well, take care of yourself and each other. Emo Howling Wolf out.
Some wise words, folks, wise words.
We'll be right back after these messages.
So I tell you what, we're going to take a little, like I said, a little breaky poo from this, and we're going to get into some stuff. You're going to help me pick. But let's liven things up. Let's liven things up a little bit, folks. I know you're dying for it. Let's get it out of the way right now. All right. Let's get that out of the way. So, folks, the holidays are upon us, so I want to share. Sharing is caring. So we got a few things to catch up on. Like I said, I do want to check in on some of this emo stuff because he's a little bit mad in that. We got some Von Helton where he talks about the Holocaust, which I'm sure will be very enlightening. And then his newest morning coffee, which I have no idea what that's about. And then over here, they've been busy little beavers, apparently, over on Rumble. And I'm sure most of it's boring. It looks like crying about Trump. But there is one here that caught my attention. And I'm sorry, forgive me. I see that they changed it. They had something else written there. They had the F-got slur written, but now they've changed it to homo. I guess that was some of that Catholic guilt coming in, because this one's about the Pope blesses homo marriage. So I know there's going to be some good. So let's start with that, and maybe in the chat you can give me some suggestions of what I should be checking out. So I know some of you have probably checked out these and the morning coffee. If there's anything good, let me know and we'll check it out. Because I haven't watched any of these. We're not watching them all. So, yeah, there's that.
We'll be breaking that down. Huge news. A bunch of attacks on ships all over the Middle East.
Let's move ahead.
Ideas they disagree. Breath and cows.
And farther.
On Wednesday.
Here we go.
It's supposed to get back up into the 50s on Wednesday, and then it'll be gone. So
it was 50 here today.
Yeah,
but we had like some sort of storm that came through,
Mm-hmm.
and it was wind. It was like, it wasn't quite like a fucking tornado, but trees were knocked over.
Yeah.
And the goddamn water up to your goddamn fucking door. It was like, whoa, what the hell's going on around here? But
yeah, I think they call that a clipper. I don't know. I think they call it.
It was something else, but it came and it went. It lasted a whole whopping 2 hours.
Yeah. Kind of like the trolls. They came and they went.
Oh. But the good thing is they're dropping dead, and we had a friend yesterday come on the show, Blue, who's looks like he's dying of AIDS.
Yeah, it looks like he's dying,
He's
man.
writing in my chat, trying to trigger me, saying, "Oh, the trolls aren't in jail. The trolls aren't in jail. Hey, they got something worse than jail, baby. They're fucking in outer darkness, baby.
Yeah, outer
They're
darkness.
swimming around in outer darkness. So
Outer darkness, man. That shit's that
couldn't
shit ain't
have
no
happened
good.
to a better guy."
That's right. That's right. Couldn't
And Blue, you're next.
What?
And Blue's next.
Yeah, I think so. I think he is. Because, I mean, he's not looking good. He's just not looking good, man, period.
Yeah.
He is not looking good at all. So, I mean, yeah.
We got big headlines today, Vaughn.
We do.
Big headlines. Well, I don't know. I mean, it depends on how you want to look at it.
Oh, okay.
Pope came out today, and he has said that the Catholic Church has officially adopted homosexual marriage.
Well, there you go, buddy. All right.
Well,
one big happy New World Order family, right?
If you can't count on Catholics to be pro-family, who can you count on, right?
And Nick Fuentes just yesterday said in his video, everybody needs to be a Catholic. Nick, are you fucking blind, boy? Are you blind, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick Fuentes in his video literally just the other day said, everybody needs to be Catholic. No, Nick. No, we don't. No, we don't. We do not need to be Catholic. No, thank you. No, we do not. But yeah, he actually said that. He said, everybody needs to be Catholic. No, Nick. No, they don't.
I'll pass on the Catholic.
Yeah, not worshiping Moloch today. Sorry. No, pass. I pass.
It's it's like those T-shirts that say "Not today, Satan."
Yeah.
Not today, Satan. I'll pass.
Yeah, not today, man. Not today. I'm passing.
Not today, Moloch.
Yeah, not today, Moloch. You're not getting my happy ass. No, siree, Bob.
Yeah, so I found that a bit disappointing because I know the Pope. I mean, the current Pope, he's a liberal and stuff, but you would think he wouldn't go that far down the deep end. But there he goes, went down the deep end.
Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. I mean, shit.
I think so, yeah.
Well, yeah, they're all big one New World Order happy families. So yeah, it's gonna be happening, man. It's a happening thing, man.
It's a happening thing, man. I got a question for you. Am I echoing? How are my audio levels?
No, you're fine.
Everything's good?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay.
Everything
so anything good news? What about you, Vaughn? You got any good news you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, I'm working on some interior walls for my housing in Fallout 4. So I'm doing that. But I was on True Social, as I'm often want to be. And while I was there, I reminded everybody that Trump was in favor of nationalizing the red flag laws. And everybody said, oh, that's crazy, that's crazy, that's crazy. So I showed him a video where Trump, out of his own mouth, said he would literally bypass due process if it would get guns out of the hands of people. And he said, take the guns first, then go to court.
Right.
Which is totally avoiding due process.
We played that video where he says, take the guns first and go to court.
We played the video, and and I played the video for them, and they're like, oh my God, they don't know who Trump is. Listen, folks, let's be clear. All right, let's be clear about this shit. When John Denver embarrassed Hillary Clinton and Tipper Gore and told them that his song Rocky Mountain High had nothing to do with drugs, they were publicly shamed and humiliated. And that didn't go over very well with Hillary Clinton. And it wasn't long afterwards that John Denver died in a horrible plane crash. Vince Foster publicly outed Hillary Clinton. He ended up dead. Seth Rich was going to expose the Clintons. He ended up dead. Are you seeing a pattern here? Okay. But yet Trump,
you mess with Hillary, you end up dead.
But yet Trump totally publicly shames her live on TV, and he's not dead. And remember, this was before he got his Secret Service. He was still debating Hillary Clinton. He hadn't got his Secret Service yet. She could have took his ass out anytime she wanted. She didn't. Why? Because Trump's in on it. And I think my dogs are at the door.
The dogs are at the door, yeah. I mean, Hillary has a track record of people who are, I guess you wouldn't say a rival of hers. They end up meeting an early grave. That's kind of weird. I find it a bit peculiar personally. I think it's too much of a coincidence, honestly, for it to just be, a coincidence, I guess. It's too much. Yeah, it's too much of a coincidence for it to be a coincidence, right? I want to know I want to know people in the comment section. Leave your thoughts, leave your opinions of what you think about Hillary Clinton. Is she a big time villain, as what people like to make her out to be, or is she a sweet innocent puppy like Midnight? Yeah, maybe she got a bit of a bark, but she's not overall lovable. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on that. As far as I could tell, Hillary is, I hate to say it, she's scum. I mean, she's not the bottom of the barrel. It's like that stuff when you pick up the barrel and then you get that scum underneath it. She's the scum underneath the barrel. She's not a good cookie. People like to say, "Oh, she wears pantsuits and she's a big badass," but I don't think she's tough. I don't think she's all that in a bag of chips. Personally, I think she's quite frankly, I don't know, a loser. That being said, it is what it is. She's in politics for 50 years. How long has she been in politics? 50 years? Like Joe Biden. You don't see these critters are in politics for all these years and they get nothing done. These people don't do jack shit. These people don't fucking do shit for us. They don't care about us. It's like Michael Jackson said, they don't care about us. They really don't. They really don't give a fuck about us. And it's a shame because they should care about us. We're their constituents. We're the American people. They work for us. And that's what it should be. They should be working for us, and they should care about us, and they should love us, and they should do what they can for us.
All right, we are back.
But it said that they work for the enemy. They do everything they can to destroy the United States. They don't work to help the United States. They work to destroy the United States.
Correct.
And so that's what it comes down to.
Well, see, that's the thing. See that these people on True Social, they think that Trump is the hero and he's the good guy and he's going to go in on the white horse and save the day, and it's just not true. It's just not fucking true. He was in on it the whole time.
Yeah.
Listen.
It's not true.
If Trump was not in on it, if Trump was who people think,
I lost you. Are you still there?
Hillary would have had him killed for what he did. I mean, he openly threatened to throw her in jail. Okay, and he's not dead. Everybody that has had any kind of negativity with the Clintons is dead. All of them. There's even a list called the Clintons' dead friends. Google it. Okay. And but yet Trump can publicly humiliate her and he's not dead. Why? He didn't have no STEM. Remember, he didn't have no Secret Service yet. He didn't. He did not have Secret Service yet. He was still in the early stages of the debates. He didn't have no Secret Service. So now, why isn't he dead? Oh, because he's in on it. And he's been on it from day fucking one. In fact, I got a video over on BitChute. Go check the date on it. It says the Pied Piper of the Right. And that's exactly what Trump was. And let me tell you something else too. The True Social people themselves have a video where supposedly Trump is going around to all the nations of the world and getting them to submit to him. Who does that sound like? Hey, Christians, who does that sound like?
Sounds like the Antichrist, maybe?
When the whole world submits to one man, who does that sound like to you?
Sounds like the Antichrist. Do I have to say the answer? Do I have to spill the beans? Come on, guys.
The video is over. The video is on True Social. They've been passing around the video where it said, Trump, the England submits, France submits, Saudi Arabia submits, Portugal submits, just on and on and on, country after country after country. They're all submitting to Trump. Well, who the fuck is that, Christian? It's the Antichrist, you numbnut, dumbass motherfucker.
Okay, this is a big thing you're saying, Vaughn. You know what? Alex Jones came out on his show last week and said that Trump might be the Antichrist.
If every nation on earth was submitting to that son of a bitch, then yeah, he fits the.
That's interesting. So you're going with that, huh, Vaughn?
I'm not okay. First of all, in order to have an Antichrist, you have to have a Christ, and in order to have a Christ, we have to
that
be
is a fair assessment. But what we're saying is that Trump is
if we go
acting
by
like,
the Christian narrative, if we
right,
go by the Christian narrative, and every country on earth submitted to Trump, then yes, by definition, he is the Antichrist. Because
that's peculiar.
That's one of the key things that the Bible says about the Antichrist, is that the whole world would submit to him. And the damn Christians are sitting there passing the video around. Portugal submits, England submits, Saudi Arabia submits, Spain submits. All these countries supposedly submitting to Trump. And I'm sitting there like, do you guys even realize what you're saying? Do you even realize what's going on? You know, hey, Nick Fuentes, are you hearing me? Are you listening to me, boy? I like you, Nick. I do. I like you, Nick Fuentes. I really do. But you need to wake up, boy. You're not as red-pilled as you think you are. Okay, trust me. You need to wake up some more. But anyways, but yeah, man. I mean, who the fuck is that, Christians? Come on.
Yeah,
France submits.
I'm not believing in Christianity. I'm not going with the Christian narrative, but I do see the sentiment and I do see the connections.
Yeah.
I do see how they line up.
Like I said, in order to have an Antichrist, you have to have a Christ. And in order to have a Christ, we have to be a fallen creature. Okay, well, if you read the original story of the Garden of Eden from ancient Sumer, there was no snake. We did not fall from grace. There wasn't just two of us. There were thousands of us. And we were digging in the mines for gold.
We can make it if we try. Just
the two of us.
You and I.
But yeah, you and I. But the thing of it is that, you know, according to the original Garden of Eden from ancient Sumer, there wasn't just two of us. There were thousands of us. We were digging for gold in the mines for the Anunnaki.
Digging for gold.
And since I'm on the topic of the Anunnaki, let me make my point. And I believe the gods of creation's point very clear here. The Anunnaki did not create us. I don't give a fuck what Zach Sitchin says. I don't give a fuck what anybody else says. The Anunnaki did not create us. They are not our creators. Now, have they modified us? Yes, quite possibly. But are they our creators? Absolutely fucking not. We were created by the gods of creation, and the Anunnaki came here, and they came down here, and they modified us. But they are not our true creators. Our true creators are the gods of creation. Just like Neanderthal. When Neanderthal crawled out of the soup, he was still created of the gods. He just crawled out of the soup, thereby giving a material aspect to him. But I mean, anything on this planet was ordered of the gods. Okay, it just was. Period. Okay, but you have Neanderthal that crawled out of the soup as a man. You dumb motherfuckers, not as a monkey. You idiots. But Neanderthal crawled out of the soup as a man. Cro-Magnon was created of the gods. The Anunnaki came. The Anunnaki used the Neanderthal and they used the Cro-Magnon and they created a hybrid. And that is what, you know, Homo sapiens sapien is today. He's a hybrid of the two. And he is a combination of the two. And, you know, people need to understand what they've done. Now, what they done, I don't know if that was ordered of the gods to do or not. It may not have been. It may not have been. I don't know. That's, you know, that's matter of debate, I guess, or matter of me sitting down and talking to the gods about that shit in depth. But the thing of it is that no, our creators are not the Anunnaki. I want to make that abundantly clear. We were not created by a bunch of reptiles, and we're not a fucking monkey. Okay, to you atheists, we're not a fucking monkey.
Well, if you ever saw a picture of SecularOpinion, you might think.
That's a possible exception. But anyways, so yeah, but I wanted to make that abundantly clear. The Anunnaki are not our creators. They might have modified us, you know, and whatnot, but they're not, you know, because we do have an inner brain in the center of our brain called the reptilian brain, and we do have reptilian DNA in our blood. That is a fact. In fact, these elite families, the 300 elite families, actually the original 13 families, have an enormous amount of reptilian DNA in their blood.
Absolutely.
This is why.
That's why they call themselves blue bloods. Yeah.
That's why they call themselves blue bloods, number one. And number two, it's why they believe that they have the right to lord over us, because they have an inordinate amount of reptilian DNA still in their blood, whereas you and I do not. And so that's where they get the fact that, well, we're royalty then because we have, all this reptilian DNA in our blood. I disagree vehemently, but, the gods are going to sort this shit out, I think, and possibly soon. But yeah, it's all
bullshit. They're bullshit. The royal families are bullshit. They can go fuck themselves.
They're going to be destroyed.
They don't lord over me. They don't have no power over me. I don't give a fuck who they are.
Well, speaking of that, John, I don't know if you're aware, John, but speaking of that, I was catching report. The gods were dropping shit in my lap. The Rockefellers are selling off this and getting rid of that. And, JP Morgan's doing this, that, and the other thing. And they're, these elite families are scurrying around like they're afraid of something.
Yeah.
What are they afraid of?
They better be afraid.
They're afraid of the destroyer that's coming. The destroyer's coming for them, man. The destroyer. Here's the beautiful thing about this, folks. The destroyer's not coming for us this time. See, every 37,000 years, the destroyer comes and weighs humanity in the balance and says, okay, y'all are a bunch of shit, wipes y'all out, and we start all over again. This is why whenever you dig in the ground, like we archaeologists do, you find city after city after city after city after city. Why? Because humanity got wiped out. The death angel came, wiped them all out. Death angel to Christian. The destroyer does pagans. Same difference. But he comes every 37,000 years, weighs humanity in a balance, and if you're found wanting, you're gone. Poof. But this one's going to be different because this time it isn't our fault. This time it is the fault of the original 13 families and now by extension the original 300 families. And, the gods have said, we're going to get a reprieve. The death angel, the destroyer is not coming for us. He's coming for these elite families. And if you put your ear to the ground and do a little digging, you'll find that all these elite families are scurrying around doing all kinds of crazy shit. Why? Because they know the destroyer is coming. They know he's coming. Just like I know he's coming. Now, how they got the info before I did, I don't know, but they did. But they know he's coming. He's coming for them. He's not coming for me and you folks. He's not. We're getting a reprieve. In fact, not only are we going to get a reprieve, we're going to get a year of jubilee as a result, because all that money, folks, they're hoarding 90% of the earth's wealth. They're literally hoarding it. Okay. Well, all that wealth gets redistributed back into the people of the world again. So we're literally going to have a year of jubilee. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. And I can't wait. And we will know that how.
This is sounding mighty socialist. I'm just saying, this is, again, another example of Von Helton's uber socialism.
Because you look out your window and there'll be hundreds, if not thousands, of butterflies of all different shapes, colors, and types. It will not be the Christian God that does this. It will not be the Jewish God that does this. It will not be the Muslim God that does this. In fact, the Christian God and Jewish God says that America is the whore of Babylon and has to be destroyed. Go read it. It's in the Torah. It's in the Bible. Go read it. The Muslims say that America is the great Satan and must be destroyed. Okay, so none of the monotheistic religions give us too much of a hope, right? But the Gods of Freedom religion said different. They said, no, we're going to restore the Great Republic, meaning America. We're going to restore it. We're going to put it back to the way it was before these elite families came over here in the 1800s and fucked everything up. And I'm crazy enough to believe them, and I'm looking forward to that day. Now, I don't know when it's going to be. It could be tomorrow. It could be 10 years from now. But it's coming. And I can't wait. And it's going to be glorious. And I've got to weep.
Glorious.
Glorious.
Yeah, it's going to be great, Vaughn, when it happens. That's right.
But it's going to be great, man. It's going to be fucking awesome. And I'm looking forward to it. I do believe I will see it in my lifetime. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So it's going to be great.
Those doggies.
There's been some bunnies. There's been some bunnies running around, and I think that's.
Oh yeah, bunnies.
Yeah, oh man, you should have seen them. There was a whole bunch of them running around playing the other night, man. They're just hopping all over the place, having a good old time. Let me see what they want.
Little bunnies, little bunny cotton, right? Little bunny cottontail, huh? Little bunny cottontail. Oh boy, you make me sick out there. Just letting you know, the trolls that are watching, you make me want to puke. You make me want to shout. You make me want to puke. You do, boo-boo. You make me want to puke. Oh, no trolls today. That's what I like. I like to see no trolls. Because you're not really welcome here. We don't like your kind here. We don't care about your kind. We don't care what you have to say. We don't care what you have to do. We got viewers out there. It says we got about 30 viewers. I hope people are really enjoying the day. I hope everyone's happy, living, loving life. I'm rocking my Kennedy 24 t-shirt. You know, the only man you can really, I don't know. I don't, you know, Trump is, he's got a target on his back. He's lucky he's going to get out alive. I don't know if he even is he going to get out alive. Is he going to get out alive? I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't think so. All right. So you got Joe Biden, you got Trump. You know, that's the pot you got to fucking choose. You got Kennedy. You know, so
yeah, well, there is no Biden versus Trump because it's all a uniparty. It's like George Carlin said. It's a big club and you ain't in it.
Who wins? They decide who loses.
It's just like George Carlin warned you. He said it's a big club and you ain't in it. It's all one big uniparty. They are not against each other. Trump is not against Biden. Biden is not against Trump. They're all in it together.
Showmanship. It's all about showmanship.
Yeah, but showmanship. It's even the Q-tards say it's a fucking movie. They just don't. Yeah. They just don't realize the movie is against them and not against the
all right, even the Q-tards even think it's a movie. That's true.
Yeah. Boy, are they in for a shock. Because I think the gods are going to expose all this shit. And they're not going to be able to hide it anymore. They're going to find out who Trump's really siding with. See, you got to remember, folks, unlike everybody else, I actually did research on Trump, okay?
You're siding with Biden, baby.
And here's the thing. Trump was bailed out by Rothschild, okay? Rothschild literally bailed him out of bankruptcy. Okay, so Trump is 100% beholden to Rothschild. Well, who is Rothschild?
Well, he did all this research, folks, after voting and supporting him for at least 4 years. Like, I'm not picking a side. I'm just pointing out Vaughn's hypocrisy. That's all.
Rothschild isn't even a fucking American. He's a foreigner. But yet Rothschild prints our money, and Rothschild's in control of this country. And that's just the way it is.
Yeah, he's a foreigner, yeah.
And people need to wake the fuck up. You know, now you say, well, okay, well, if that's true, why did we have 4 great years under Trump? To show you what you're going to be losing forever. It's just like what Obama tried to do when he was president. He's going to let you all have peace and prosperity, and then he was going to yank the fucking rug right out from under you. Well, guess what he's doing now? Surprise, surprise. So it's one big party, and you ain't in it. Just like George Carlin said. And anybody that thinks different, let me make it personal. Let me make it personal with me. Okay. I ran for the House of Representatives. Couldn't even get a foothold. Why? Because I'm a true conservative. Because I really do love this country. Ain't no way in hell I'm getting anywhere near DC. And nobody that truly loves this country and truly loves America is going to get anywhere near DC. No, they're fucking not. So what are you saying, Ron? I'm saying that everybody that's in D.C. right fucking now is not on your side because they've had to pay some kind of price to get there. They've had to do something to get there.
Not only they're not on your side, they hate your fucking rotting guts.
Yeah, well, that too.
I mean, these people despise you. They hate you.
Yeah, they hate. A lot of them do, yeah.
No, not a lot of them. The 99% of the fucking politicians out there hate you.
Well, that's true.
The people they roll over, they think of you as scum.
Yeah,
They
you're
think of themselves
considered
as lords and ladies. They rule
Right.
over you. They're better than you. That's what it is. That's what it
Mhm.
comes down to.
Mhm.
And in fact, they're the ones that are fucking nothing. They're fucking garbage, to be quite honest and frank with you. You think AOC is anyone special? No,
Well,
she's
AOC
not.
isn't even a real
She's a bimbo
congresswoman.
with big tits. That's it.
Well, AOC isn't even a real congresswoman. She's a fucking actor.
AOC is a fucking egg with two eyes and a nose and a mouth painted on it. Okay, that's what she is. A fucking literally a chicken egg. She has the IQ of a fucking chicken egg with fucking big fucking knockers. That's it.
Yeah, it's really
That's all
you
she
know
is.
it's
She's dumb in a
actually
corner. Okay, she's not bright. Okay.
it's actually kind of bad because if she was intelligent and she was a conservative, I'd date her in a heartbeat, man. But
Hey, look, hey, you know what? She's cute. I'm not gonna lie.
she's cute.
She
is cute.
She's cute. She can dance too, man. When she was dancing,
She can
in that
dance and she
show-
can work a bar like no tomorrow. Holy shit.
Oh shit! And she got a nice fucking set of nice ass on her too, man.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah. But the thing of it is, she's a commie. So
Yeah, she's a
that pretty
big
much
old commie.
shuts that down. I won't date a
That does
commie.
shut that
Sorry.
down pretty quick. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I will not date a communist. No.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What about his Asian girlfriends? One was a diplomat, and he was claiming he'd have immunity, and it was okay because she was a real communist, and she'd help him fight the fake communists. That must be what he means, right?
I couldn't do it, Vaughn. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Well, she says she loves the country, and then she turns around and votes for policies that are trying to destroy the United States. So, I mean, she's a hypocrite at minimum.
Yeah. Well, she's bigger. She's bigger than a hypocrite. She's a fucking traitor to the United States.
Well, like I said, she's a paid crisis actor. I've got a video of her goddamn talent scout. I got his name, his address, phone number. I got him on video talking. I got everything. I don't know where the fuck I put that shit. Hopefully it didn't accidentally get deleted when I made the transfer from hard drives to SSDs.
Well, even if you don't have the fucking documents, we all fucking know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I know the truth, and that's
we already got the receipts. We've been showing this. We've been telling people about it. We don't have to keep on.
Yeah,
how many times are we going to prove to you what we're saying is right? You know, I mean, how many times are we going to do it? Go back to our shows. We have shows on Odyssey. We got shows on here on Rumble. We got thousands of videos. You can go look at
videos
we
on
got
BitChute.
receipts, baby. We back up everything we say. We don't just spew our garbage. We back it up. So now the trolls out on the internet, people like fucking Toad and people like Secular, all they do is run their mouth and they don't prove anything. They don't show anything. They don't do it. They just make up something. John stole the fucking Snickers from the Target the other day. I don't even go to Target. Oh, well, we say he does anyway. That's it. That's what they do. I don't go to Target. I don't shop at Target. Oh, well, we say so. The trolls say so. All right. I mean, who are you going to believe? Someone who...
Well, just for the record, absolutely no one is making up shit about John because no one cares to talk about John. John, you are like one of the... You are maybe second to Brett Keane for the internet's most boring individual. I'm just throwing that out there.
Me, who says I never shop at Target, so why would I be at Target stealing the Snickers? Or are you going to listen to a bunch of fucking liars who are known liars, who are proven wrong, constantly proven wrong? For years, we were listening that Devon was going to lose everything. Toad was saying it. Secular was saying it. Blue was saying it. All the trolls were saying, Von's going to lose the property. Von's going to die. Von's going to do this. Von's going to do that. What happened? Von got the will. Von got the double Y.
Von was right.
Von got the property. Von got the trust. Von won the court case. And where are the trolls? Silent crickets, because they lie and they were proven wrong. Because it's all horse shit at the end of the day for them. It's just a game. There's lulls. It's all about lulls.
When you find...
Now, what are you eating over there? Teriyaki?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. You look like you're fucking demolishing that shit, man. Take a breather.
I
Fucking
am.
scoop, eat it, and then take a deep
Yeah.
breath.
Yeah, right. Here's how you shut down a Von Helton hater, folks. If you ever run into a Von Helton hater, here's how you shut them down. Because they'll say, "Oh, Von beat his wife and Von molested his kids," and Von did that. And they say, "Okay, great. Show me the court documents. Show me where he was arrested and arraigned, and put in jail." They can't, because I don't do those things.
No.
In fact, I have no criminal record. I'm a model citizen.
I mean, you're more than a model citizen. I mean, you're an upstanding model citizen. You're an upstanding citizen. You're a decorated soldier. You're a, you're. I mean, we could play that game. I mean, we could sit here and say,
we could be here all day doing that shit.
Yeah, we'll be here all day. We'll be here all day, bub. Yeah, but they know they're lying sacks of shit. That's just what it comes down to. Lying sacks of shit. And yeah, that's that. They're lying sacks of shit, and that's that. Oh, there you go, Brittany Venti. I hope you watch it, baby. How you doing, baby? I hope, Brittany, if you're watching, we want you to come on the show, man. Peace. And Australian ships, Canadian ships, and they're ransacking it, they're stealing it. And Biden is now, of course, now I actually side with Biden on this one. He is fucking shooting the drones, and they're killing these pirates and these Muslims that are taking over the ship. But they're talking about going to they're talking about going to full fucking blown war with Yemen. Now, do we need to go to full blown fucking war with Yemen? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think
Not
so.
yet.
But I think he should just stay the course, shoot these fucking animals dead, put a fucking bullet right between their fucking eyes, call it a fucking day, and just arm these people. Just have patrols. I mean, put our Navy out there. Make sure the fucking ships are getting to where they got to be. Hey, if Yemen keeps doing what they do, put a fucking sanction on their government and let them all fucking starve to death. Say, hey, we're not going to trade with you. Let them all fucking die. That's all you do. You're going to fucking ransack our fucking property and kill our people? Well, we'll fucking kill you right back. How's that? And that's what we got to do. We don't have to go to full fucking blown war. I mean, we don't need boots on the ground. I mean, Yemen, if we went to war with Yemen, it'd be a fucking cakewalk anyway, right? We'll fucking run right through them. It'd be over in a day, right? But then it will just cause chaos. Then you get fucking more Muslim extremists. Then you get fucking Saudi Arabia up in arms. So it just take out the trash that attacks your ships, call it a day, move on with your life.
But see, you got to understand, John. These Muslims don't consider themselves extremists because they believe they're doing the will of Allah.
I know.
They believe they're doing what Muhammad commanded them to do, which is to kill the infidel.
Kill. Jumping up and down on the bed. Kill.
Kill. Right? Yeah, they don't believe that they're out of step. They believe that they're doing the will of Allah. They absolutely believe
and Bill Maher actually points this out. They took a poll. Bill Maher likes to say this. In Turkey, they asked the Turkish people, do you think an adulteress should get the death penalty? And overwhelmingly 80% of the Turkish population said yes. Now, these are supposed to be moderate westernized Muslims. Moderate westernized Muslims believe that adulterers should be put to death, homosexuals should be put to death, infidels should be put to death. Everyone basically who isn't a Muslim should be put to death. So these are moderate Western Muslims in Turkey. Moderate Western Muslims in the West think that everyone who fucking breaks Sharia law should be put to death. Now, is that really a moderate? If they just think kill, doctor, I gotta kill.
We gotta kill.
Like, okay, if that's moderate,
shrink. I want to.
I don't know. I don't want to fucking meet it. I don't.
Well, like I said, John, they believe they're doing the will of Allah. They believe that killing the infidel is one of the primary purposes of Islam is to take over the whole world by the sword. They believe that, and they believe that they're doing the will of Allah. In fact, they not only believe they're doing the will of Allah, they believe that if they die in the process of doing these things, they go straight to heaven. They believe that.
Yeah.
They believe that shit.
I
and
know
then you got the
I
12ers.
mean,
The
it's rough.
12ers.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, that's the wind. That's just the wind, dog. But that wind's starting to whip up out there, buddy.
Hey,
You were talking about the
it's
wind
been windy
earlier.
all day here, man.
Yeah, wind's
Like I
whipping up.
said, there's fucking trees. Trees are falling over. Fucking roads are out. Yeah, I don't know.
It's
Vaughn.
not. I don't think it's blowing that damn hard, but I mean, you know, it's
No,
whipping.
I saw chunks of the road. The wind was blowing. Big piece of the road flew away. I'm not joking. I was like, oh
damn.
shit. I was like, damn.
Wow, big chunks of the road just blown away.
Big fucking chunks in the concrete and cement. It was just like woof, blew away.
But yeah, I hope it doesn't hit somebody's house, because if that hits somebody's house, they're done.
That's it. They're fucking. You want to talk about meeting Jesus? You know, they're
yeah, they'll be meeting somebody. I don't think it's Jesus, but they'll meet somebody.
They'll be singing hallelujah with the angels. Let's
They'll
just put it that way.
they'll be meeting the gods of creation, and it's like, hey, wait a minute, who the fuck are you guys? I would love to be there when they actually stand in front of it, and they find out it's a pantheon, and they're being judged by a pantheon, not just one god. It's like, wait a minute, who the fuck are you guys? I can't wait for that. I would love to see that shit. That would be fucking hilarious. It's like, wait a minute, who the fuck are you guys? Oh, hey, we're the real good. We're the real guys. Surprise, motherfucker. You know. Oh well, it's all good. But no, Nick Fuentes, we do not all.
No, Nick Fuentes, we don't want to meet you, Jesus.
We do not want to. We do not want to be Catholic.
We don't want nothing to do with your fucking Catholic shit.
We do not want to be Catholic. No, no, thank you. That they're up to their eyeballs in New World Order shit. We don't need that. Don't need that stuff, man. And you need to come to Freedom Religion, Nick Fuentes, because you are an influential individual, and you need to come to Freedom Religion so that you can tell everybody how great it is. That's what you need to do. But anyway.
Could you imagine? Because he goes on Alex Jones's show a lot. Could you imagine him going on Alex Jones's show?
He did.
And just starts talking about fucking Freedom Religion, man. Holy shit.
Oh, if I could get on Alex Jones's show and talk about Freedom Religion would fucking explode. Because I mean, think about it. No drama, no dogma, no thousands of rules to remember, no holidays, no feasts, no festivals, none of that shit. Unless you just want to, which, I mean, if I had kids, I'd do it, but I ain't got no kids, so fuck it. My kids are in somebody else's house instead of my own. So now if I still have my kids here, then yes, I would try to, keep the holidays and feasts and festivals and shit.
Right. It's nice for the kids. Yeah. The holidays.
Yeah, it's nice for the kids. I can take it or leave it. But here's the thing. I mean, yeah, I think if I was to get on Alex Jones's show or David Icke's or somebody, somebody popular like that, and give people the option of choosing Freedom Religion over their stymied religion that they're in now, I think they'd jump at the chance. I really do. I think they'd jump at the chance. I know I can't be the only disgruntled Christian out there. I can't be. And
I don't think so, no.
I'm just thinking that, I think if people got to hear the message. See, that's why I wanted to hook up with Brittany Venti, so I could get the message out there about Freedom Religion, but she wouldn't have any.
Now, if you could talk to Brittany Venti, what would be the first thing you could talk to with her?
Freedom Religion, obviously.
Freedom Religion?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I want this. I found the real deal. I mean, why not talk about it? I found the real deal, man, and they're cool as fuck. How does it get any better than that? And they're the only religion that says they're going to restore the United States. Everybody else says the United States, Freedom Religion's like, nah, fuck that. We're going to restore the United States. We're going to restore China. We're going to restore North Korea, because they used to be republics. Did you know that? And so we're going to restore those things. We're going to put the earth back. Somebody posted on True Social, ironically, let me see if I can find that real quick. That was a very profound thing. And I thought it was just so great. And let me see if I can find it here right quick. And we'll throw it up there. And
throw it up there, baby.
Yeah, we'll throw it up there. And I passed it up, apparently. Fuck. There it is. There it is. There she was, made it. All right, let's see here now. Let me find the picture. And but it was very, very profound, and I thought it was just a great thing. There it is. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, let me get this here and get that there and go here and go there and share. Share if you care, Maynard. Share if you care.
Oh, yeah, okay. I see you posting something. Let me throw it up.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
What
This is
are we
my.
looking at here?
Yeah, this is someone named Flim
Sure.
Flam. This is someone named Flim Flam. He's on. He's. I guess it was. I don't know, Twitter.
He's a fan of yours. He subscribes to you.
No. This is just something that was posted on True Social. And here's what it says. It says, within our lifetime, we will see all the world's lakes, oceans, rivers, and waterways restored to purity, as well as soil and farmland. We will cease using toxic chemicals on our food. Pharmaceutical companies will be dismantled. Holistic healing practices will be the norm. Governments will be eradicated, and the people of each nation will govern themselves. Clean, free energy will be utilized. Big changes are coming for humans, and the manipulators of humanity are terrified of this inevitable reality. And that tracks, because, like I said, if you put your ear to the ground and start listening about what these elites are doing, they're running scared. Something's got them spooked. Rothschild, Rockefeller, Morgan, Carnegie, Warburg, Vanderbilt, all the elite families, something's got them spooked. And I know what it is. It's the destroyer. The destroyer is coming for their ass. Yeah, the destroyer is coming for their ass. They know it. And but I just thought it was interesting that this guy called Flim Flam JD Scramble 425. I don't know if that's from Twitter or Instagram or where the fuck it's from, but he's absolutely right. Because this is exactly what the gods have told me. They said, once we get rid of these elite families, it's going to be paradise. It's going to be fucking awesome. It's these elite families that are funding the pollution of our water and our air and all this shit and all these chemicals and the vaccines and drugs and pharmaceuticals and shit. Who do you think's funding that shit at the grand level? The elites are. Well, you wipe them out, then that wipes out about 95% of the shit that's going on because they fund it. But this man's absolutely correct. Within our lifetime, we will see all the world's lakes, oceans, rivers, and waterways restored to purity, as well as soil and farmland. We will cease using toxic chemicals on our food. Pharmaceutical companies will be dismantled. Holistic healing practices will be the norm. Governments will be eradicated, and the people of each nation will govern themselves. And that's awesome. Now, what is it when the people of each nation govern? That's a republic. That's a republic. Clean, free energy will be utilized. Big changes are coming for humans, and the manipulators of humanity are terrified of this inevitable reality. Yeah, because they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be destroyed. But I just, I saw this and I'm like, wow, somebody's getting
that was
this.
That's a nice little.
That's awesome. Yeah,
that's a nice little tweet or whatever the fuck you want to call
Yeah,
it.
certainly. And it's good that this now see, this individual doesn't know me from Adam, but they came up with the same.
But you're in the same wavelength. I mean, you're obviously in the same wavelength.
Right. Well, the gods. Like I said, the gods I serve, they're in the restoration business. They love fixing shit. If you're a broken motherfucker and you've been broke 1,000 ways to Sunday, they're your group, man, because they would love to fix you. They would love to fix everything that's wrong with your situation, because that's what they said to me. They said, we're going to fix everything that's wrong with your situation. And I'm like, sounds like a plan to me. So yeah, but that's what they're into. They're into that shit. So I think it's awesome, man. I think it's fucking awesome. Yeah, well, Vaughn, what if you never found these guys and you was still a Christian and shit? I would have ended up destroyed, ultimately. I would have ended up destroyed, just like all these other Christians and Jews and Muslims and even pagans. Yes, even pagans, because they're following the wrong path. They just are. They're following the wrong path, man. And the gods I serve will not go against your free will. You want to be a Christian? Be a Christian. You want to be a Jew? Be a Jew. You want to be a Muslim? Be a Muslim. But if you have any doubts and you're interested in going a different path, trying out a different path, they're for you. You know, especially if you're a fence sitter, especially if you're like, you know, like a deist, like a Christo pagan, you're kind of waffling there. You're kind of in between shit. Freedom religion is the shit, man. Trust me, it is the shit. And these guys are hardcore. They're serious. They're serious about fixing shit. They really are. And I praise the gods that I've latched onto the real thing, man. Because, you know, I wanted the real thing. I'm sick of all this mumbo jumbo, you know, woke bullshit and fucking drama and dogma and all this other crap. I'm sick of it. I'm
Yeah.
just sick of it.
It's time to
And
go.
that is 51 minutes, John. What do you want to do? You want to kill? Drink
Well,
or
we're
want to kill?
definitely going to go kill. So let's round out the show to an hour, and then we'll call it a day.
Okay, groovy.
It was a good show. It was a decent show at least.
Yeah.
Let me go fix that screen here. Let me put it like that. There we go. But yeah, any other breaking news, Vaughn? Anything good? Anything in the personal life that you could talk about? Personal?
Nothing I can talk about yet. No.
Nothing you can talk about yet?
Nothing I can talk about yet.
Is the guy still around? Is the fucking big guy walking around the courthouse and everything?
Oh, the Attorney General. I don't know if he's still there or not. He might be. He might still be in Manchester.
Yeah, that's good news.
And like
That's
I
good
said,
news.
you know, that as far as I know, that federal prosecutor, he ain't been got rid of. He's still out there somewhere. So, you know, we'll see how things
So
go.
there you go, Blue. I hope you're listening, Blue. Got some news.
Blue don't care. Blue don't care. Blue thinks that Lenny Posner is going to protect him. Joke's on you, bitch.
Blue's living in fucking. Blue's living on in a river in Egypt called the Nile. That's what he's doing.
Did Lenny Posner protect Tiffany Moser when she got in trouble? No. So why would you think he'd protect your happy ass? Oh, wait, because he ain't. He ain't gonna protect you. He ain't gonna protect you. Wake up, motherfucker. And go see a doctor. Goddamn. You know.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you medically.
You look like walking death.
There's
man.
something wrong with you mentally, but there's something wrong with you physically as well.
Yeah, you got.
I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not trying to be a
No, not being mean, being absolute, telling the absolute truth, man. I mean, the guy looks like death warmed over. Fuck me. I mean, he looks bad, really bad. You know, you need to go see a doctor, dude. No joke. Holy fuck, man. You go see a damn doctor. Holy shit. But yeah, man, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, and these guys on True Social,
like the kids say, fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out. Well, these guys on True Social are going to find out in 2024 because I don't think they're going to be allowed to hide. I don't think the gods are going to let them hide anything. Everything's going to be splayed out there for everybody to see, and it's not going to go down the way Q said. It's not going down the way Trump said. It's not going down the way people think. It's going to go down differently than that because, like I said, it's a big club and you ain't in it. And the sooner you get that up here, the better off you'll be. You're not getting anywhere near DC if you are a patriotic American that loves this country and loves the people and loves the Constitution. You aren't getting anywhere near DC. Okay, so that means everybody that is in DC are there because DC wants them to be. And that's the only reason. Or they'd be gone. Which one is it? Tulsi Gabbard, A-B-B-A-R-D? Because Tulsi Gabbard ended up being real, or she'd be back in D.C. again. Wouldn't she? Yeah.
Yeah.
What songs were you thinking?
Well, I still have a whole shitload of attempts, but I wasn't really thrilled with it.
I mean, that's the nicest political.
Probably be Odyssey and Gab and.
Okay, anyways, let's change the flavor of crazy just for a minute. I did want to check in with Emo. He's made a few videos exposing another lie. So let's see where he's at with this.
Let's get into it, shall we?
All right,
Because
here we go.
every time that Smiley Central and Mr. Hum on my dick are fucking wrong, I'm going to expose these assholes of being fucking wrong. Okay? Bottom fucking line. Alright, so we're going to move this over here. And we're actually going to put it... I'm actually going to leave the chat open. I'm not reading it because I don't even have the YouTube side open. And I'm not reading the fucking chat right now. So this and I have to go to the Library of Bethel, Maine to get a copy of this because I no longer have my book, my fucking yearbook, because the faggot trolls had to get me thrown out of Kimball Avenue and I lost all my fucking yearbooks. So let's get into this, shall we? So there's a post by these faggot trolls. Let me go see if I can find it. Let me go see if I can find the post by these asshole trolls. And then we're going to expose another lie, because I like exposing lies of my trolls when they fucking piss me off. We're going to go to studio now. We're going to go to fucking studio. And we're going to go over here to fucking... Nope, not that. Not that. We're going to go over here to comments. Where is it? Comments. Where the fuck is my comments? Comments right here. Then we're going to go to mentions, okay? And there's Robbie Battle's video right there. And then we're going to go down. This is a group of assholes. I don't pay attention to them. Then we're going to go down here to Mr. Hum on My Dick. Let's debunk Emo Hollingworth's diaper claims. Blah, 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 blah. He really graduated, and look at the fucking date that they put here. Let me make this bigger. Because I want to show these assholes that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. All right, so, yep, there's the faggot freak room. Worthless piece of shit, in my opinion. But anyways, let's go over here to Mr. Hum on My Dick's post. Okay? Here we go to Mr. Hum on My Dick's post. Okay? Here we go. He graduated. Look what he says. Look at the year they say I graduated, people. Look at the year that these faggot trolls say I graduated. Look at that. Look at the year they say. Okay? Okay. So now we're going to get into the brass tacks of it because you guys pissed me off. Let me see if I can make this bigger somehow. I got to change the aspect ratio because Mr. Hum has been proven in the lie again. So what you see in here on the right, you actually
get a hold of Gmail now!
The online.
The great Gertrude Perkins donated £5 through Super Chat. Emo calling me the biggest C** on YouTube as my highlight of the year. Gary Snowflake and Grampy Lobster would have been proud of me.
Yes, indeed, and we're all proud of you. That was definitely a highlight of 2023, folks. There's been many moments, for sure, but that's definitely one to be proud of. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Version of one of my yearbooks. See what it says? It says Reflections 1990 on it. Well, 90 meaning 1990 on it. And then it's got the Bethel, Maine Library right there. That sticker on the bottom of the fucking book. Okay, so to prove these agate trolls wrong. Okay, and I'm gonna copy the URL because I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this URL in a minute, and I'm gonna expose these assholes. Are you ready? All right, so let's do this. All right. So let's do that. So, anyways, here is the cover of the 1990 Telstar Regional High School fucking / middle school fucking yearbook for the year 1990. And like I said, I used to have a copy of this until I got thrown out of Kimball Avenue. Thanks to the agate trolls. Insert the F where you want it. But anyway, here we go. Now, I'm actually on page 62 of this book. So we're going to we're going to open the book now. We're going to go, okay? So this is the senior class. Let me see if I can get I gotta zoom out because the whole book is not on the screen. There we go. So there's the inside of the book, and up there it says a drunk skier up on Sunday River. I kind of hate showing this yearbook because it's kind of doxing people that went to the school, but oh well. It's a public book that anybody can see, and it's posted online, so I guess it ain't totally doxing. But we're going to get over here. These are all the seniors, okay? Who's who, the senior class, all right? And this is this, now this was another cool teacher. This one, I did track and field with this guy. He was really cool. His name is Mr. Applin. I believe he retired from teaching in 1991 and is no longer with us. he later in the early 2000s passed on, but he was a great fucking teacher. And I did cross country for a little while in the late 80s, early 90s. So I know him. I knew him. Now we're going to get over here to, here's the juniors now. Juniors, right? Here's the juniors, 1990 juniors. And we're going to scroll through this, okay? And then here's the sophomores. Okay? Now we're getting to where emo is. Notice how the next one says, reflections of the freshmen. Okay? So now we're going to fucking scroll to the next page. Okay? Here is freshman page number 1. Okay? Which is page. There's the freshman page. Now, I am going to turn the page, and you're going to be able to see Emo Hollingwolf as a freshman in 1990. So how can I be a fucking freshman, Mr. Hum on my dick, and graduate in 1991? How the hell did I go through 4 years of high school in 1 fucking year, you dickhead? All right, so again, I'm going to go back a page so you can actually see this is a freshman now. Freshman. Next, there's the first page of the freshman. Now, everybody knows, in 2013, I had my name legally changed to Justin Nelson after I married Mike Nelson. But my birth name that the trolls known for many fucking years is Edward J. Scarrow. So guess who you're gonna see on the very next page of the freshman, people? Can you want to take a guess who's on the next fucking page? And let's zoom in on the names, shall we? Let's zoom in on the names. This is the freshman, 1990. And what do we have here? What do we have right here? The name Eddie Scarrow right there. See it? I'll make it bigger for those of you who are stupid. We'll make this bigger. See that row? See that fucking row? It says Eddie Scarrow. Okay? Oh, I changed the page when I didn't want to. But see that row? Right fucking there? I got it highlighted, motherfucking trolls. You see it? It says Eddie Scarrow. Now let's look up. This is what I looked like in 1990, motherfuckers. There I am. So how the fuck can I graduate in 1991, Mr. Hum, when I'm in the 1990 school yearbook as a freshman? How do I go from freshman to the next year graduating, dickhead? It doesn't work. Do the math. You're a fucking moron.
Well, to be fair, it looks like you have a full-on mustache and shit going on there. I'm just saying.
And that is page 62. And I'm going to give you the fucking link to page 62 right fucking now. I don't care the trolls fucking exploit it all over fucking YouTube. I don't give a fuck. So let's go to the fucking YouTube, because as you can see, I didn't even have YouTube open, because I didn't even want to watch the fucking... I don't even really want to pay attention to the comments right now. So let's go to the fucking studio, shall we? Let's go to the studio again. And let's go to the live copy of this video. We're going to hit create. We're going to go to live. And we should be live on this page, which is so fucking far zoomed in on right now. Let me zoom. I gotta zoom this out because I can't see the YouTube button. Okay? So there's where we live. And I'm gonna fucking... I hate when they give me this fucking shit. I'm still too big. I'm still too big. All right, let's get rid of this. No, come on. It's not letting me go in there. So here's that page that I just showed you. Okay, there's that page 62 of the Telstar Senior Year High School book, with me right there on the fucking page. And if you're too stupid to guess which one I am, I'm this one right here. So to give you an idea of where I am on this page, whoop, went too far again. To give you an idea on this page where I am, because there you go, there's the Eddie Scarrow right there. It's my fucking name. Okay? So you got, so when you're on the fucking page, you go down 1, 2, 3, third fucking row, and then I'm over one, because you got the big picture up here with this big guy. I don't remember who he was, but he was the biggest picture on the page. So you go down to the third row, and you go one person, 2, 3, 4. I'm the fourth one in the third row. Fourth one in the third row. See 1, 2, 3. Third row. 3 over from the left, 2 over from the fucking right. So how did I graduate in 1991, Mr. Hum? Mr. Hum piece of shit? But wait, whoa. We're not going to stop there. We're not going to stop there. All right? Because I'm going to give you more proof. I'm going to give you more proof. We're going to erase this. And then we're going to go up here. And all you got to do is when you want to go to the next yearbook, is erase everything to the date where it says 1990 yearbook.
All right, I think we get the idea of what Emo's been up to. I tell you what, let's. Fat Photog was saying this Holocaust one was insane, so let's dive into some more Vaughn, folks. The opinions expressed, of course, are not shared by this channel. Let's go. Vaughn put so much. You think my bumpers? This isn't even a bumper. This is just junk that Vaughn puts in here. All right, let's back it up a touch. There we go. Sorry about that, folks.
Alrighty, that little red sign up there says "We are live, we are live, we are live," and it is so. It is 3:18 in the morning. Do you know where your congressman and senator are? Or could they possibly be at Bohemian Grove sacrificing a real human being to Moloch, who is the real entity behind Judaism and Christianity? Could that be what they're doing right now? And not just your politicians, but people in the media, musicians, actors, whole slew of people, all worshiping Moloch. But I'm sure that's just a coincidence, right? I'm sure it's just a coincidence, and Von Helton is crazy once again, you know. You know, we sit there and we wonder why is what's with all this evil in the world? Why is there so much evil in the world? Could it be because you're not worshiping who you think you're worshiping? Could it be that you might actually be worshiping a demonic entity from ancient Sumer named Moloch that believes in bloodletting and child sacrifice? Could that be why the Christian God has never seemed to ever address the missing children? They go thousands and thousands of missing children every year right here in the United States. They just disappear. No body, no witness, no evidence, no nothing, no crime. They're just poop. They're just gone. Thousands of them. But yet the Christian God seems to be unable or unwilling to address that situation. Now, the gods that I serve are going to address that situation and have stated to me quite directly that they're going to fix that situation. And in a similar vein, we're also going to be talking about more death. We're going to be talking about the Holocaust. Because, as usual, we're supposedly given two choices, and we have to pick between those two choices. Well, I reject that. As usual, it ends up being both at the same time. Now, you say both at the same time. Vaughn, do you have examples? Yes. If you'll recall, we discussed free will versus predestination from a religious perspective and a spiritual perspective. Is it free will or is it It's both at the same time. You have a predestined line, but you can use your free will to create a tangent off of that line and go your own way. You can go your own way. Anyway, so yeah, so you know, it's both at the same time. All right, that's just one example. I have several, and we've discussed them in the past. Several examples where it's both at the same time. Okay, well, the Holocaust is the same way. The Holocaust is a situation, and we're going to go over the data from actual data websites that don't have a axe to grind or don't have an agenda. But I address this situation because it needs to be addressed. Nobody's addressing it. And nobody's willing to go and do research anymore because everybody's become literally fat and lazy. And I say that with a big gut on me as well. I got a big gut. I need to shed some pounds. But we're literally at the place where people, they know you're not going to do any real research. They know you're not going to get up off your keister and go to a real physical library and start combing through the microfiche or the card catalog because, oh my God, there's millions and millions of books there and it would take me forever. Well, you know what? If you want to find the truth, you're going to be willing to spend a few days at the real library and try to find out the goddamn truth, right? Yeah. We gotta be willing to, do the real hard work sometimes, huh? Yeah. But we're going to go over the statistics as listed on the internet. And then that way, nobody can come back on me and say, well, you never presented both sides and you never gave us, everybody's opinion. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to give everybody's side and I'm going to show you how it's both at the same time. All right. And then that'll be the end of it, because I hate it when the powers that be try to force us to pick a side or only give us certain options. Okay. That's by design. That's totally by design. Okay. They want to pit us against one another. They want to make us angry at one another because that decreases the population. See, they want to I just got through watching a video. Another one where they're calling for depopulation. They want to decrease the population. Remember the Georgia Guidestones, folks. They want to get the population down to 500 million. Well, how the fuck are you going to do that when there's 7.7 billion of us on this planet? Well, you got to kill them. You got to kill them. That's the only way. That's the only way you can go from 7.7 billion down to 500 million. That's the only way, is to kill them. All right, so how do they do that? Well, they do that with chemical warfare. They do that with war, regular war. They do it with chemical warfare, i.e. Vaccines and other drugs. But they come up with things to get that goal. Okay. And one of those things is, hey, let's get everybody fighting in the street, killing one another. Isn't it funny that all these gun-free zones just happen to be the most violent? Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that all these gun-free zones just happen to be the most violent? Is that a coincidence? No. Of course not. Of course, there is no such thing. And remember, there is no such thing as coincidence. Coincidence is for little kids. When you become an adult, it's time to put away that shit and say, okay, there ain't no such thing as coincidence. It never has been. When you're a kid, you want to believe in coincidence. You want to believe in happenstance so that you can, not be, brainwashed or manipulated mentally, and you want to have fun and you want to be a kid and play and, play make-believe and have fun and, do whatever. And so coincidence is...
Yes, it just makes more sense that when you're adult, logically, it's invisible gods, right? It's not just that coincidence happens. Obviously, everything is put into motion by invisible, nameless gods in the mind of Von Helton. That's much more adult, folks, invisible friends and whatnot.
Necessary for a child. But when you become an adult, it's time to, put the big boy pants on and say, okay, that was for kids. It's time to put away coincidence and say, okay, this shit's got to get deep. It's got to get real. Because there is no such thing as coincidence. That's bullshit. There is no such thing. That's for children. Okay, we're not children anymore. We're adults now. So let's put that shit away and start getting down to the brass tacks. Now, me personally, I personally have a stake in this. Now you say, how can that be? Well, as it turns out, my father had 9 brothers, and they all served in World War II. One of those brothers was in Europe. I forget what military unit he was with. Doesn't really matter. But he was in Europe. He went and saw the ovens with his own eyes. He put his hand right on one of the ovens. He saw the remains of the dead bodies. He saw dead bodies stacked up next to the ovens. So it was clear what those ovens were used for. Because I know somebody said, well, maybe they were baking a cake, Vaughn. No, there were dead bodies stacked up next to these ovens. Okay, so no, it was not. But here's the thing, okay? And any medical professional can tell you this. Back then, years ago, back in World War II, and before even, it was normal, it was customary that if you had diseased bodies, you would burn them, because that's the only way to be sure that you got rid of the disease totally, and that the disease didn't come back into your community again. Could that be the real reason behind the ovens? Maybe, possibly. But we're going to get into the actual numbers, and we're going to end this debate, because it is a debate. It's an ongoing debate, and like I said, the New World Order has got two different groups, bumping heads, and that's not the case. It's both at the same time. But my father's brother was there. He saw the ovens. He saw the dead bodies. And of course it shook him to his core. And so I actually have a personal stake in this, if you will. And so, I want it to be historically accurate. I want to be as factual as I possibly can be. Now, we have a major problem with the Holocaust. And I'm going to show you that. Let me go on ahead and bring that up. Because we do. We have a major problem with the Holocaust. All right, let me see here. Okay. All right. All right. Germany, Jewish population in 1933. All right. According to this, which is a Jewish-friendly website, there was only 505,000 Jews. That was it. 505,000 people. Okay, that's an important number. There was only 505,000 Jews in Germany. Period. That was it. All right, now let's go over here. Okay, let's go to this. No, let's see. Okay. All right, so now this particular one, where did I see it? One of them. Okay, one of them says 6 to 7 million. All right, and then this one here says 17 million Jews. Okay, so we got 6 million, then we got 17 million, and it's like, wait a minute. Okay, one of these, I forget which one it was. Damn it. Anyway, one of these links has got like 6 to 7 million, and this one here is saying 17 million. Okay, but yet when you go back here, the Jewish population was only 505,000. That's it. How do you kill more Jews than what existed? You can't. It's not possible. There's no way you could kill 6 to 7 million, and let alone 17 million, if there's only 505,000 Jews in Germany. It's impossible. It's impossible. What did the Germans do? They round up all the Jews all over the world? No, they didn't. Not according to a Jewish-friendly website. Because this is all Jewish-friendly websites I'm going to, okay? I'm not going to any conspiracy websites. These are all statistical websites. Holocaust Encyclopedia, obviously very friendly to the Jewish folks. Okay? Numbers don't lie, folks. There was only 505,000 Jews in Germany. That's it. Where are they getting this 6.6 to 7 million? And then the subsequent 17, that one website said 17 million. Where the hell are they getting them high numbers from? Because it ain't Jews. No way. There's only 505,000 Jews in Germany. So did a Holocaust occur? Holocaust with the connotation of being a genocide, the attempted extermination. Because that's what they say. They say it was an attempted extermination of the Jewish race. Well, in Germany, that is. In Germany. Got to get that's an interesting distinction, okay? We're not talking about worldwide. We're talking about in Germany. So no, a Holocaust did not take place. Not if we go by the numbers from Jewish-friendly websites. No, we can't. Now, that's not to say that the 505,000 Jews that were slaughtered that was obviously an evil thing that was done. Nobody's not saying that. I, least of all, am never going to say that. Obviously, that was an evil act that was perpetrated. But where are they getting all these numbers from? There was only 505,000 Jews in Germany. That's it. Okay, nowhere near the level of a Holocaust. Not even close. It was tragic. It was evil. It was despicable. And then you have to wonder what Hitler knew. I mean, was Hitler personally observing every Jew being gassed? No. And we know for a fact that Himmler and Goering and Goebbels and all these guys, they were evil as fuck. They were into the occult. They were into dark magic, dark sciences, demons, and all kinds of stuff. The Thule Society, the Black Sun, all of this left-hand path shit. And so we know this. This is not hearsay. We know this for a fact. Interestingly enough, and me and John discussed this on a live show, there were women that were actually behind the Nazi Party that were spearheading the spiritual aspects, like the Thule Society, like the Black Sun. A lot of the spiritual stuff going on behind the scenes in the Nazi Party was actually spearheaded by women. How many of you knew that? Yeah, it's true. It's an interesting little factoid there, because a lot of people think that back then women weren't very active in World War II, in the sense of being permanently involved. Well, surprise, these women were, and they made no bones about it either. This is not up for debate. They're very quite proud of what they've done, and so yeah. And interestingly enough, before, because I know there's people, here goes Von bashing his fellow pagans. Wait just a second. We had Wiccans in Great Britain that in some cases literally gave their lives to have a 24-hour cone of protection put over Great Britain during the Battle of the Blitz. Okay, so no. I am not attacking my fellow pagans. Quit your shit. I'm very clear about what I say, very targeted about what I say. How many of you knew that shit? Hey, Christian, did you know that it was a bunch of witches that saved your ass in Great Britain during World War II? No, you didn't. You know why? Because they don't want you knowing that shit. Your pastor in your church don't want you knowing that it was Wiccans that saved your happy ass. Because good old King James, which, by the way, the founding fathers absolutely despised, said, hey, let's all kill witches. Let's all kill the evil pagans. King James hated pagans and wanted them all dead. And that's why he put in his Bible, suffer not a witch to live. And boy, they didn't either, buddy. They went right helter-skelter, buddy, just slaughtering pagans everywhere they could find them. Mostly in Europe. Oh, Von, they didn't do... Yeah, actually they did. It's called the Burning Times. Google it. It's called the Burning Times. Ask any pagan about the Burning Times. Yeah. Yeah, they did. Slaughtered pig. Good. Thanks to good old King James, Christian, your Bible, slaughtered potentially millions, maybe even billions of innocent pagans just because they were pagan. Not because they did anything evil, just because they were pagan. Isn't that neat? That's something in it. Yeah, it is. But we're the evil ones according to Christianity. We're the evil ones. Really now. Anyways, but I wanted to address this because, I see people constantly being pitted against one another in regards to this situation. Obviously what happened was atrocious. It was sickening. It was evil. It was vile. but did it rise to the level of a Holocaust? A Holocaust in this instance being near genocide. And a lot of people, like I said, you hear a lot of people talk. A lot of people say, yeah, man, they tried to wipe out all the Jews. They tried to commit genocide on the Jews. No, not even close, because there wasn't any Jews. There's only 505,000. That's it. Still a tragic event, okay? Don't get me wrong. Still a very tragic event, but nowhere near the level of a Holocaust. Not even close. Hell, they probably wiped out more homosexuals. The former brown shirts. Remember the former brown shirts? Yeah, they wiped them out too. And there was probably just as many of them. Hell, there might even been more of them. I don't know. I haven't looked up the statistic. Damn. Rented lips this morning. Anyway, but yeah. So, while, yes, it was tragic, but did it rise to the level of a Holocaust? Did it rise to the level of the genocide of a race of people? No. No, it did not. I'm sorry. There was only 505,000 Jews in Germany. That's it. Sorry, guys. What do you want from me? I have to tell the truth. Okay. I can't get on here and embellish. I can't get on here and tell you what you want to hear. I don't believe in that, because that's deception. And where does deception come from, class? Demons and evil spirits. That's where it originates from. Okay. So I'm certainly not going to be a party to demons and evil spirits. But I wanted to address this because it needs to be. Okay, it needs to be. And as somebody that actually has a personal stake in it, my father's brother was actually there and put his hands right on the damn ovens. Obviously, it's up to me to give my say on this matter and bring hopefully some closure to the matter, if at all possible. Definitely a tragic event. 505,000 people wiped out. Fuck yeah, that's a tragic event. No doubt about it. But does it rise to the level of a Holocaust? Is it 6 million, 7 million, 17 million, that one website said? No, it's not. 505,000 Jews were slaughtered in Germany, and that was it. Still a tragic event, but it is not a Holocaust. Now you say, well, Von, Germany swept all across Europe. That's right, they did. They swept all across Europe. But even if you took all of Europe, you still wouldn't have 6 to 7 million Jews, or let alone 17 million Jews. Jews typically, take America, for example, right now. Right now in America, Jews probably only represent 0.05% of the population. That's it. An abysmal small amount of people. Nowhere near the level of a genocide. Not even close. Okay, so even if you did take the whole of Europe, you still wouldn't have 6 to 7 million, or let alone 17 million. You just wouldn't, because the Jewish population in the various countries of Europe was very, very small. It just was. Sorry, it just was. But we're not focused on the rest of Europe. We're focused on Germany. That's where the bulk of the concentration camps were. That's where the alleged Holocaust took place. Remember what Auschwitz said, Arbeit machen free. In other words, work makes you free. But we could sit there and, we could sit there and hash this out forever. But, the thing of it is, we have to go by facts. And the facts are there was only 505,000 Jews in Germany. That's true. That's it. Sorry. And I'm not even sure that all of them, obviously Soros escaped. He's a Jew. George Soros is a Jew. He was a Jew that collaborated with the Nazis, unfortunately, but he was a Jew. He escaped. How many more Jews escaped? How many more Jews escaped being Holocausted? If that's a word. But obviously I wanted to address this matter. And there's my 30 minutes. Thank you. So, yeah, there's my 30 minutes in. But, I wanted to address this. Because, a lot of people, they don't do the research. They don't actually go look at the numbers and see for themselves that it was not a Holocaust. It was an evil act. It was a horrible thing. but it is not a Holocaust. There was no extermination of the Jewish race. It didn't happen. And besides, if it did happen, how's come there's Jews today? Hello? How can there be Jews today if they exterminated the Jews? Yeah, because they didn't. The Jews were not exterminated, which is, in this particular instance, the definition of the Holocaust. Now you go to a website, look up the definition of Holocaust. It just says a horrible thing happened. It's kind of general, kind of bland, actually. But in this context, they're always saying, "Oh yeah, man, they tried to genocide the Jews. They tried to wipe them out and shit." Well, no, they didn't. No, they did not. Tragic event, horrible event, evil event. Like I said, listen, believe me, I have no love for Himmler or Goering or Goebbels. Trust me on that shit. These people were just Himmler especially, just diabolically fucking evil. I'd almost rank him up there with the big three: Albert Pike, Frank Parsons, and Aleister Crowley. Himmler wasn't far behind them guys, I don't think. He's up there. He's pretty damn evil. But, I get kind of upset, watching people get pitted against one another in order to push an agenda. Because who wins in this? Who wins in this, hey, let's hate all the Jews agenda? Who wins in that agenda? The New World Order does. The New World Order has you hating on the Jews. And while you're hating on the Jews, they're stealing all your rights, your privileges, maybe even your property, your money, whatever. But they're always doing something that while they got you focused on something, they're doing something else. It's the oldest tactic in the book. And they do it all the time, sadly. But anyway, that is my 30 minutes in, and I wanted to address it, and I feel like I've covered it adequately. I showed you actual numbers from Jewish-friendly websites, not one conspiracy website, not one. All right, so I don't want to hear any bullshit that, oh, yeah, it's all just a conspiracy. Well, I pulled the numbers off of Jewish-friendly websites. There was no Holocaust. There was a tragic event, an evil event, a horrible event, but did it rise to the level of a Holocaust? No. No, it did not. Not in this context. The context of a Holocaust being near genocidal numbers. No. 6 to 7 million? 17 million, that one website said? No. 505,000 Jews. And that's bad enough. That's pretty damn evil. That's pretty sick and twisted. But it's not a Holocaust. I'm sorry. It's a tragic event, but it did not rise to the level of a Holocaust. So when the ADL throws that shit up in everybody's face, get in their face and say, well, it was a tragic event, but it was not a Holocaust. It just was not. It was an evil event and something that we should keep in mind, I'm sure, but it doesn't rise to the level of a genocide, not even close. And that's my take on it with evidence. So that's what we're going to do. Y'all have a pleasant day. I'm busy making some more books. I'm making all kinds of books. In fact, let me pull this up here. I'll show you. I'm making books. I'm making money and I'm having fun with my radar gun. Radar gun. My shiny new radar gun. Yeah. All right. So I'm making more books here. And this is the template. And I'm taking these books and putting them on my template and putting them in Fallout Per, so that you can put them on your shelf and have something nice to look at. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to get back at it. And but I wanted to, I am certainly not afraid to address the tough issues. But in this case, it is and is not a Holocaust. It is a Holocaust in the definition that I found online, which was a tragic event. But does it rise to their definition of Holocaust, which is near genocide? No. No, it does not. It just doesn't. I'm sorry. It was horrible. It was evil. It was despicable. But it does not rise to the level of near genocide. No, it does not. So anyway, that's going to do it for me. You have a pleasant day and better tomorrow. Bye.
Folks, and I think that does it for us as well. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me. And wow, what a year it's been. It's been a good year. It's been a tight little year. 2023, we're going to say goodbye very, very shortly. Of course, we will be announcing the official winner of this year's Golden Lulz Cow. The coveted Golden Lulz Cow will find its way to yet another shelf out there in that crazy weirdo wonderland we call the internet. Folks, if you wouldn't mind thumbsing it up on the way out. And, we'll probably see you before then, but remember next week, the big year in review, we break it all down. So until then, have a good day and a better tomorrow.